I'm gonna try this one more time. Hopefully this works. So this time I'm gonna go on normally and see if they can hear me. And can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Here, sorry. I'm talking. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? There's like no one answering. I think it's like taking a while. Oh, they said yes. They said yes. So I think we're good now. Let me just check one more thing. Guys, if you can hear me, please. Okay, so they're saying yes. So now I'm going to try to share my screen and hopefully it works so they can see you. Because right now they can just see me. Okay, so it says screen sharing. Oh, it says some screen. Yeah, it says, so I'm going to share and it says some screens let you share audio. Look for the share audio checkbox on the next window. Yeah, it says share tab audio. So I have that checked. So let me try this again.
Nah.
Can you guys still hear me now? If you guys can still hear me, say yes.
Common experiments.
Can
Hey, Genie in the
you
Bottle. Hey,
guys
Misaki
still
Yoko Kim.
hear me? Can you guys still hear me? Okay, so you can still hear me. Someone say yes. I know there's a delay. Okay, so I think we're finally good. It only took us like an hour. It only took us an hour. It's
There's something to be said about determination. Oh yeah, I can see. Oh my god, I just went on my YouTube. I'm like, wait,
okay.
I can see it. Okay, yes. Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh, this is so good.
I'm so happy it
I
finally
want to see.
worked.
I wish both our communities could both speak and interact. That's the only shame. Like, I want to see their comments. I want the vice versa. Oh, okay. Let me share. Should we share on Twitter?
Yeah, and I'm gonna share on Discord again since the other link is like invalid. Let me just update the thumbnail. And try sharing this again.
I really like your thumbnail though. It's very you. Oh, thank you, Jeff.
I usually use PixArt for my thumbnails.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you don't use that Canva because that's Canva has me by the neck.
I used to, but now I don't really use it as much.
It's expensive as well. It's like what, £11 a month?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And PixArt, I use the free version and it works pretty well. So.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. Maybe I'll move to that.
Yeah.
Because I've stopped using Canva for. But yeah, because I stopped using Canva for video stuff because it has too many glitches.
Okay. Because I used it. I used to use it, but now I use PixArt. But I use the version that's like on your phone. So.
Okay, yeah. I do my thumbnails and stuff on my phone. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to like make sure everything's right. Okay, so the thumbnail's there. I share it on Discord, so now I'm going to share on Twitter really quick.
Okay. I just tagged you in the tweet, so you can retweet my tweet if you want.
Yeah, I'll just do that. All right.
Oh, Maria, I just saw your DMs. Yeah, she was like, stream delayed at 10:30. Of course it was.
Oh yeah, I think she commented on my tab, my community tab.
Oh, did she?
She was like, "Oh, I had a feeling when you made your community post, I had a feeling you were going live with Micah," and I was like, "Yeah, you guessed it." Or no, she said that.
She
DM'd her or something, right?
Yeah, and I was like, I literally DM'd and I was like, "Oh, yeah, are you free to like, in case we get like a lot of questions, like, can you take note of them for us?" And then she was like, "I knew it." She was like, "I just saw." She just like sensed that it would be me. I love
Young
that.
Young's
No, Marie is
kneecaps.
amazing.
Thank you so much for the super chat. I think I know whose username this is. It's
What?
like,
No, you getting super chats already? Excuse me.
thank
Can you lot like
you.
you lot know? Yeah,
Is that Lucy?
I can't be losing face.
I think that's Lucy. Lucy from Discord. I think that's
I
Lucy.
love that.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we should probably start, right? I don't know where we were gonna start.
Yeah, we can start.
Are we gonna talk? Wait, you actually
mean,
had some questions, right? I think you had some topics, right?
Yeah, because
Okay.
wait, I did, but let me actually see
Okay.
where I wanted to really. When you're not broke,
Wait,
never
we
say
should
that.
introduce ourselves.
Introduce-
Actually, we should for those for like. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
So for people that are subscribed to Micah, hi, I'm Brianna, Bree or Bree Seasony. I started my channel. When did I start my channel? A couple years ago. I started off as a reaction channel, but now I do like K-pop commentary and news and stuff like that, and just like I guess like hot topics in K-pop, trending topics, unpopular opinion videos. Yeah, so that's what I do. So if you haven't seen me before, check me out and keep watching Micah because his channel is great too. I also really Micah, by the way, I really like your second channel too. Like it's
okay,
really
Koko3op
good.
takes yes.
Yeah. I like that channel a lot.
Oh, thank you. To be fair, I feel like that channel, like I took a lot of inspiration from D'Angelo Wallace, firstly. But then also like when I saw like how you do your topical stuff, I was like, oh, it's really good. Like, I can't do videos the way you do them, but I also think like Americans are really good at talking. Like you guys
Really?
are so good at like, yeah, there's some channels like there's this girl also that I've watched and she just kind of like talks to the screen for like 45 minutes and I'm just there like
that's a
maybe
long time.
I don't know, like I feel like yeah, I feel like Americans are really good. You're really good at like video essays or like unpacking things and being really like informative with it. So
okay.
But yeah, for everyone who doesn't know Bree, like yeah, I stand Bree's channel. I enjoy it so much. Like if I really want to like, it just sounds so professional as well. Like, and the thing about Bree, your videos will be there. Like something will happen. 5 hours. This girl will be there, and it will be a full out like.
Yeah.
You have the whole breakdown.
I try.
I'm like, this is insane. I can't do that. Like, I really can't. For the people on Bree's channel, I'm Micah, the creator of Koko3op and K-pop Hot Takes. Yeah, my main thing is like I could not have done reactions by myself for this long. I love getting people's reactions and directing them and getting the whole vibe and just like seeing how they feel about what I love. Like I could not have done it for this long by myself. And sharing music, like I love sharing music with people, which is why, to be honest, this started off as a club night. I didn't plan to get into YouTube. It just happened because of it just happened because of Miss COVID. Like before then I used to joke about like, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Like it wasn't an actual thing at all. Like it was not in my whatever. And then I was talking to Ola and we were talking about like I was like, oh my god, yeah, because you've done like ballet in the past, like maybe you should do some reactions. And that's where it started. And I started filming people. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna do YouTube. I would not have done YouTube if it wasn't for COVID. Literally,
that's crazy.
I wouldn't.
I think
it's not wild.
I think COVID made a lot of people kind of like reevaluate everything and kind of take the leap to do things that maybe they weren't sure if they wanted to do, or maybe they thought that they couldn't do. I feel like it challenged a lot of people in that way. So, yeah, but that's awesome.
And we had time for it.
Yeah. Right.
No, thank you. Yeah, like we had time to actually be like, oh, what should I do? And as a creative person, I thrived. I know a lot of people that aren't creatives suffered, and I get it.
Yeah.
But I wanted to know. So I was like, what is your favorite thing about being a YouTuber, but also a K-pop YouTuber? So in both aspects. So the behind the scenes is just how we deal with YouTube, but also in front of the scenes with how we interact with like K-pop people, and your least favorite about it as well.
Okay. So I would say, I guess my favorite thing about being a YouTuber in general is it's like a creative outlet,
Mm,
right? So no matter what the
mm,
topic is, it's just a way for you to like voice your opinions or like show anything you want to show, and then you can connect with people that have
mm.
similar interests and hopefully find value in what you create. I think that's probably the most
Yeah.
rewarding part. um, as far as my favorite thing about being a K-pop YouTuber, I would say like, so I don't know about you, but like we're the same age pretty much. So when I was growing up,
Hmm, hmm.
I kind of grew up in a smallish town. It was very diverse, but when I was like in middle school, high school, no one was really talking about K-pop. It it was like a
Yeah.
very niche interest. So I only had a couple friends that liked it. And of course, as I've gotten older, like now, I've met more people that are into it. So I think the most
Mm.
rewarding part is like creating a community and having that community be interested in similar things. And I've had so many people that either comment on my videos or message me and they'll say like, I love your channel because I have no one to talk to about
Oh,
K-pop. Or
yes.
they'll
Yes.
or they'll
Yes.
join my Discord server and they'll be like, I have no friends that like K-pop. I met so many people through your server and we can like talk about K-pop and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I would say connecting people under one common genre is really cool about K-pop. As far as being a YouTuber, as
Mm.
far as what I don't like, um,
Yeah.
I'll
This is when the
say,
list gets
yeah,
long.
yeah. I want to say this like in a nice way. I would say the toxic side of like stan K-pop fandom culture. Um,
Yeah.
whether it's on Twitter or even Reddit or like TikTok,
Uh-huh.
it can like I feel like K-pop fans can be really nice and welcoming, and then on the other side, some of them can be like really crazy.
Vicious.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So I would say
Uh-huh.
that's the part I don't like about it. But other than that, it's been a lot of fun.
Mm.
So
I mean, to be honest, like in terms of like the viciousness, like in perspective, like football fans or sports fans, like they have gangs and at times they murder people. So in contrast, sometimes I'm like, maybe it's not that bad, but mentally
mhm.
they do drive people to the point where you can't even function and you're just like mentally fearing for yourself and you feel this pressure of being online. So that
Yeah.
does suck.
Mhm.
But as a creator as well, I feel like people would like to know this. What frustrates you as a creator in terms of what we have to abide by either YouTube rules or like comments or feedback, that kind of thing.
So I guess what frustrates me the most.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, Yeti, thank you for the super chat. Soul Connection.
Oh yeah.
Yeti, she just sent us a super chat.
Reaction channel,
Yeah, love
right?
for feature. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes,
I like her channel
thank
too.
you.
Um
I love it.
Wait, so what was the question? The question
Yeti.
was like, what's the most frustrating
So
thing
like,
about being a YouTuber, right?
yeah, like on the YouTube side of things.
Okay.
So
So
yeah. Mm.
as far as
Because
like
even like mentally, like planning things, because people don't know these things. I want to give people the lowdown
oh yeah.
on what it takes to do those video essays or the effort to be in front of the camera, like those kind of things, and also sometimes a copyright thing, like
Oh my
all that kind
God.
of nonsense.
Yeah, there's so much. And I think a lot of people that watch us, they don't really know how much goes into it. Like I know for
Hmm.
me, like most of the time, I mean it depends on the topic. Um, but a lot of times like when I'm doing commentary, especially if it's something that's like very touchy, I have to write a script.
Yes.
So writing a script
Yes.
takes time, even if it's just like notes. Then I have to record my voice. Then I have to edit that
Hmm.
voice recording.
Oh yes.
Then I
Oh
have
yes, because you
to,
do voiceovers. Yes.
yeah, and
Yes.
and so then I have to like put like clips and like sometimes receipts of everything I'm talking about. So the editing process can take a lot of time. So that can be frustrating sometimes because you really have to like manage your time. And then on the other side, as far as people watching you, I think the most frustrating for me is it doesn't matter if you write a script, it doesn't matter if you explain things exactly how you mean them. There will always be 2 or 3 people who will take what you say and twist it. Be like, how could you say that about Park Ji-min? Or how could you say that about Twice? Or whatever? You're an anti-fan, and people like you don't deserve a platform. You guys are like, you just hate them. You just hate this idol. It's like, no, that's not what I said, but okay. Like,
as soon as you said, even if you write a script, I knew exactly where you were going.
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't.
Because
yeah.
I hate that because like one of my favorite like artists, right, in the West is Mariah Carey, and she is like not even one of like number one. It's between her and Brandy. It's like a toss up.
Yeah,
Brandy. And she always does this thing nowadays where she says something and then always puts a disclaimer, and it used to frustrate me before I did YouTube. Until now I've done YouTube, I'm like, oh my god, like why do people want like disclaimers for everything? So if I say, oh my god, I really like it when they dance in the rain, but it doesn't mean I don't like it when they're in the sand. Like,
exactly.
Why do I have to
it's horrible.
Like, why does everything need to be like contextualized so that you understand that it's because sometimes a comment doesn't always need nuance. Like, just let people say what they want to say. Like, it doesn't have to be like, oh my god.
Yeah, so you don't have to dissect everything. And I don't know. I think there's also like a disconnect, right? Because they see our videos, they see us, or they hear our voice. But I think sometimes they forget there's a person attached, like on the other side of that screen. So they'll just say whatever, and they don't know that. I mean, of course, like, you have more subs than I do. You get tons of comments. You probably don't read every single comment, but there might be that one that you see.
Actually, I do.
Really? For me, it
every
depends.
single comment. Like,
I try to, but some
I'm
videos...
obsessed with comments.
Oh, you are?
No, but you have, ironically, I might have more subs, but my comments are not as crazy. Maybe because I'm in the video explaining to the reactor. People don't really rush to comment as much. Like, with some videos, a video could have like 5K views and it would have like 15 comments. That's it. Like, sometimes my comments are so quiet. So I see every comment, and there's times when I'm like, I want to retaliate because I don't really believe in the sense of like, we are professionals. Yes, to an extent we are, but essentially I'm also just as real a K-pop consumer and a human that you are as well. So when you're out of line, I might cuss you out in the comments. I might just be like, like, I will do that because I feel like there's that thing of sometimes people write comments and forget that we can see them, because sometimes I've had someone be like, oh, I didn't know you were gonna see this. I'm like, oh, didn't you? Well, here I am, bitch.
The backpedaling is unreal. Like, I've had people comment stuff and then I'll respond to them and they'll be like, oh, well, I didn't mean you, I meant, but you said you, so you were obviously...
You said what you said.
Yeah. The backpedaling is real. But yeah, I think, and like you said, I think there are some people where, especially if a lot of people are seeing the comment, you might want to respond and correct the person, or if the person's like really out of line. But I think for me, at least, I've had to learn, like, okay, you can respond to some people, but you can't respond to everything. And some people I just block because, you know.
Girl, no, it's my favorite is hide user from channel.
Yes,
oh my god.
Love that. I love it so much.
I love that. Because actually, I was saying to my friend, like, I feel like sometimes, even when you try to explain yourself, it does, no matter, even if it's valid, you still look defensive. Yeah. But sometimes I'm like, I don't care. I am defensive. But sometimes it's like, sometimes take the high road and just not respond and just leave it there. But then some people are so out of line, and I'm protective because they are my friends and people that I love,
Right,
and
exactly.
you're trying to be. So when it's just me, sometimes it's a different kind of defense. But when it's other things, like literally, someone was like the other day to my new reactor, and she killed it. She reacted to Tame It, and the person was like, "Oh, it's not that difficult to say his name right," and I was just like, "You do understand, like." A lot of these people don't even know Korean culture, Korean names, and it's their first time being on camera on YouTube, and you expect them to say the names properly, and obviously they're under pressure. There's adrenaline. They might be drinking a little bit. They want to be respectful of someone's name, and you're coming to say something so negative. But then some people are just miserable and want to just project that onto us, really.
That's really what it is, because even for someone who like does know a little bit about Korean culture, if Korean isn't your first language, you might mess up some names sometimes. Like, you know,
absolutely.
But it's like, absolutely. let's pick this person apart. Like, they don't realize how much goes into like being on camera or saying how you really feel about an issue, and like having the spotlight on you, where if you say one thing a certain way, someone might take that out of context, or like you said, just like, it's almost like, okay, can you think of something positive to say? Like, if it's like a valid argument, it's okay. But sometimes it's just like people want to be negative. And I've blocked people like that. I've had subscribers who are public subscribers, and I'll look at their comment history and I'll see that every comment is negative. So it's like, you watch me just to say negative things.
I've not. I've never used that. I didn't know you could do that.
It's only on mobile. I think it's only on your phone. Like, so if you and I think you can only do it if you click on the comment on your phone, like from your video, not from Studio. It'll say like, oh, this user has made 70 comments or whatever, and you can see some of them. Yeah.
But to be fair, social media is different in different countries because sometimes some users have different access to things. So that's really interesting. I would definitely do that.
Yeah.
I wanted to say as well, because Maria said, I don't know, people feel entitled, but because your channel is more sort of a commentary channel, she understands why you wouldn't want to read every comment, because I'm curious as well, like how you manage, but to be fair, like whenever I've been on your videos, I check the comments, obviously, because who doesn't?
Right.
And I feel like people usually, I've not seen, you might have blocked them, but I've not seen any stupidness that even I felt like I need to jump into, because how you present your information is usually it usually seems quite like unbiased and even and fair, and not much personal emotion into it. So I'm surprised that, well, I'm not surprised, but people always have an issue with something.
I've gotten the most, like, even though I do try to be, usually I'll try to be unbiased. I'll tell you what happened, but then at the end, sometimes I will tell you how I feel. But it's like it's your choice to, believe what you want. Like, we all have brains, we all have critical thinking skills, hopefully. But
well, do we?
Yeah, some don't, I think. But I would say, like, I do get some comments that are like really off the wall. I've gotten like a lot of like racist comments and just like I've gotten a lot of that. Yeah, I've gotten
because you've spoken about race, actually.
Oh yeah, so most videos that have to do with race, now it's actually to the point where I didn't think I needed to do this before, but now I'm to the point where whenever
you turn the comments off.
Well, I hold them for approval. Yeah.
Okay.
Because people will say like off the wall things. And like for me, it's like when I first started doing commentary, like to be honest with you, I'm a very, I don't know if you like can pick up on this, but I'm like a really sensitive person. Like, so if I were to like read a comment, it might hurt my feelings. In the beginning, when I first started doing commentary, that was kind of like an adjustment I had to make, because some of the comments, and then like even people will say things about you like on other platforms and stuff like that. So
because they will screen record and put you on Twitter, and then you go viral, and they're like, like people go crazy.
So I think for me it was something that I had to learn, where as long as like I know my intent and I know where I'm coming from, I can't really worry about some of the hate comments, or maybe not hate, maybe just people like giving me constructive criticism, because that happens too. But I think you kind of just have to have thick skin, or develop thick skin if you don't have it already, and just learn how to filter like the hate versus like the constructive criticism and stuff like that.
Which there is, like, I do love it, like when there is those moments when someone's like, oh, actually, because someone said this cute comment, they were like, some of us are not English speakers, can you not slow down? And I'm like, I get it, because you forget, like me and my friends are like, ah! Like I'm like, oh, you know, I feel so bad, because you know, we get into this excitement mode, and then you're like, do you know what, it's all right, not everyone understands English or some of the first language. So
that's true.
It's about like being considerate, to pause, and at the start of my channel, people used to like react and look at me sometimes and not always look at the screen. And it used to annoy me when people were like, no, they're missing this. But then at the end of the day, I understood. They're like, you know what? Okay, fine. I will make sure I tell everyone, look at the screen. But also, they're not aware of the fact that before this channel, I had not directed before. Like, I didn't know what directing was. I didn't know how to direct people that I'm not paying. Like, these are people that are just on my channel because they love me and we're friends or whatever. And like, people need to understand that you can't just demand this of people. But now I find a way to demand it in a professional way so that they know. But wait, my earphones are gone. Yeah, but like, it's not people. There's more to it than that.
For sure. Yeah.
But Yeti said, this chat is so therapeutic. I need to sleep, but it's too good. I know. Sorry, we should have done earlier.
Yeah, I know everyone's in different time zones. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, for Americans, like, gone.
Just so someone said, just joined. What are they talking about, guys? Oh, we're just the selfish cat. Thanks for joining. We're just talking about, I guess, what it's like being a YouTuber and what it's like being a K-pop YouTuber, and just some of the things that just that we experience as content creators, and also being fans of K-pop. So yeah.
But the good things that I do love, like I do love like connecting with people in that like the comments are definitely my favorite thing about YouTube.
Yeah.
When a video doesn't get much comments, like I want that conversation. Like I want people to really be like, oh, I love this part of this video. I love this. Like that's what I live for, because if a video gets like 100,000 views and it's got 20 comments, I'm not happy. The views for me don't feel as committed as a comment. Like when someone comments, that's why even with the bad comments, I kind of appreciate them, because people don't know it's all engagement.
Exactly.
A dislike is engagement.
Exactly.
A thumbs up is engagement. You are interacting with the video, so you might think you're impacting it in a bad way, but
you're helping.
Essentially, YouTube is people go, oh, YouTube goes, oh, they care about this.
Exactly.
Some people obviously reacting with it, so it goes up in the algorithm. So yeah, I love comments, and I love when you connect with people and you just feel like it's that connection when you just go, oh, they're seeing what I'm seeing or what my friend's seeing, and you're feeling that same emotion. And I live for that.
Yeah, I think that's the best part, because it's like you're creating something, and if someone is like, I guess if it impresses someone enough to actually say something and comment on something you noticed or comment on something you said, it kind of tells you, oh, like I guess I did a good job, because people have a lot to say about this video. So yeah, I agree.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. What's been like, excuse me, your favorite? What's the video you're most proud of?
Oh man. Okay, so.
Or let's say, or two or three. You can pick. Yeah, okay. You can pick more than one.
So one of them is actually really silly. I say proud, but I guess it's kind of surprised by it.
Wait, is it the Discord one?
No, not that one, but that was a lot of fun.
Oh, okay.
But
that was one of my favorites.
Yeah, and we're gonna do more Discord sayings because they're a lot of fun. But I would say one video that I guess I'm proud of, or like actually like surprised that it did so well, was I hate to mention Ollie London. I'm so sorry, everybody, but When Ollie London,
Oh,
yeah, I'm so sorry, but when Ollie London said that they wanted to join NCT Hollywood, I made like this edit where you might have seen it. It was like, what would
well, I don't
Taeyong
think I have.
do?
Right, let me.
Yeah, it was like, what would Taeyong do if he heard that Ollie London wanted to join NCT Hollywood? And it was like, I literally woke up one morning at 9 a.m. and I was like, what if I made this video and cut it like this and put like some really dramatic classical music towards the end with Taeyong crying about how a cafe is closed, but like make it seem like he's reacting to Ollie London wanting to join NCT Hollywood. So that's my most viewed video. It was like really stupid. And it has almost like 300,000 views. Like,
Oh my god!
yeah.
I probably have seen it. To be fair, I just forgot.
Like,
Let me have a look. Oh my god!
I didn't expect it, but I would say as far as like a video that I worked really hard on, that I'm proud of.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think. I would say like I would say the series I did on Kingdom Legendary War. I'm really proud of that.
Oh,
that was a lot of
yes.
fun.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
I also liked like the couple like NCT Hollywood videos I did. But yeah,
Yeah.
I would say those are
Mm-hmm.
like in the top 5 or whatever.
Like your top favorites.
Yeah. How about you?
No,
Like, do you
Maria's
have
top
any
thing,
like
definitely.
favorite reactions or?
Like I have like no, but the thing is, there's so many and there's so many different people. But the ones that I do revisit the most, like I revisit. There's some of mine I revisit. Like I love a lot of the newer ones more. Like when I changed the setup and I had my new lights and my new backdrop. Like when I watch this, I'm like, oh my god! Like I'm like reliving that joy.
Yeah.
But to be fair, more so with K-pop hot takes, like I'm still super proud of my top 10 vocalist video. I think that was like some of my best editing, and it just came across exactly how I wanted it to be, because I was battling with like, how do you showcase vocal rankings so people can hear the vocals, but I need to talk over it. So like getting that balance was like hard. But when I did it, I was just like I love that video.
It's
But
really
I think on
good.
my channel, some of my favorite reactions. Oh, thank you. Some of my favorite reactions, I think, there's so many. Because you know what? I'm a fan of my channel. Like, I think it's so good to be a fan of your own work. And I watch so many of my reactions, like, back to back. I think Ola's one, when he first watched Rocky from Astro, that's one of my favorites. Albert, when he... Albert's got so many funny ones. Oh, my God. I think when he watched... Big Mama, that was really good. Even Mama Moo, the Killing Voices. But also some shiny ones he's done, that was really good. And some of my new ones, Zin, who's my new amazing angel, like new dancer. She's been killing it. Like her reactions were amazing. Even Jenna, Merv, like everyone, like Jodine, Diane. To be fair, like I feel like I've got one of each that we had so much fun, and we both were like, just the energy was like lit and perfect. Like I probably pick one reaction from each person that I've filmed so far.
Yeah, it's hard because it's like you do so many videos and you have to like think like, wait a minute, what did I do?
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Like I've probably done maybe obviously more than 400 now, including Patreon and with hot takes. Like it's a lot of videos.
Yeah.
Like you do kind of like, it's very overwhelming.
They add up quickly too.
They do. Because when you're posting it, you don't really consider what you're posting. You're just like doing it, and you don't realize. I was like, oh my god, shit! Like I've had so many. When I'm posting like 3 videos a week, in my mind, it feels like I've only done like maybe 150 videos or 200. But
then
like,
you check and it's like
way more than that now.
Oh, I actually have a comment that I really want to read because I know we both love Taemin. That's when I knew I liked you.
Yes.
When I saw how much you love Taemin, I was like, yeah, he's cool. So someone says,
what's the comment?
So Marita Tricks, thanks for commenting. Someone said I'm sorry, Marita said, I know both of you love Taemin, and I just wanted to know what made you a fan of his and one of your favorites in K-pop. Okay, so let me think. What made
Oh, so
me?
what made you find it one of my favorites? Yeah,
Let me think. So
mine's super easy.
well, let me think. So when did I? So I Shiny was like one of the first K-pop groups I got into. Like me and Taemin are the same age, so I kind of like watched him
Okay.
grow as an artist. It's
Wait,
crazy.
what star sign are you?
I'm a Gemini.
Oh, no way!
Yeah,
You're
really?
such a calm Gemini.
Yeah, I guess I
Like
am.
you're so calm.
I'm very laid
Well, from
back.
what you present,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I'm pretty laid back for it. I'm like a June Gemini. I don't know if that makes a difference. But
I think it might do. Yeah.
maybe. But yeah, so I followed Shiny since their debut pretty much. I guess I was like in middle school
Mhm.
at the time.
Yeah.
And I still remember when Taemin debuted as a solo artist. Like I would say before,
Oh, danger.
yes, before he debuted as a solo artist, I was like all about Junghyun. I mean, I still am, but like I was like all about
Yes.
Junghyun. I was like, oh, Taemin's cool, but Junghyun though. Like I was always like,
No, to be
yeah,
but I think I tweeted this saying that Jonghyun was for me like the heart of like Shine. Like he
yes,
was like Jonghyun was naturally just I feel like he just naturally was a star without even trying to be or trained to be like a star.
exactly.
But then I mean everyone in Shine is a star, but something about Jonghyun is just special. There's just something, it's like this man is a showman. Like he was born for the stage,
He was like
basically.
he
Oh,
just
thank you,
so
Maria.
like I don't know. He just made it seem easy, I guess. For me, it was like everything he did
He
was
did.
effortless. But yeah, so when Taemin debuted, you know, I saw Danger and then I saw Ace and I was like, "Oh wow." Like
Uh-huh.
Ace.
Oh,
Yeah.
that video. Oh my
Yes.
god. The video and the
The
song, to be
song,
honest.
everything
Oh my
about it, I
god.
was like, "Wow, this is." And then so I listened to the album and I was like, wow, this is a really powerful like solo debut. And then I just followed him throughout his
Mm-hmm.
career. And yeah, I just think I say this all the time. Like anybody that watches me knows this. I think Taemin is like the best solo artist. Like I think he's just so talented. Like as far as like just an all round like performer.
Yep.
Um, if I can't really. I guess I don't really know what made me. I already was a fan of him in Shiny, but I would say once he debuted as a solo artist, that's when I was like, wow. And just seeing his growth since then, like,
Yes,
I
yes, yes.
mean, he's
And
come a
how
long
seriously
way.
he takes his art.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah. So I think the way, I guess what really made me like a huge fan of him is just the way he's always trying to do better and trying to like get better at his
Yep.
craft. I would say that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Completely agree. Where Mariam said, I've never seen Ace, but I'll check it out. Honestly, you have to that
Ace.
video. Is that move he does, you know, when he goes, he I can't even fucking like he does this like this leg work right at the start in the first
Yeah.
verse. And it's just like I love that he shows you how well he dances in such subtle ways. He doesn't
Yeah.
just like start, he just does it. Oh my god. Um yeah, but Ace is amazing. I wish the hair didn't change into what happens like at the end. I was into the hair at the start. You know, when it's just like the black.
Oh,
No,
the
is it
blonde
black
hair?
hair? Yeah, because he goes to like the dramatic hair. That hair. I don't know
Yeah.
whose decision that was, but anyway, I discovered Taemin. Compared to you, you've been an OG. For me, it's super new. Like I discovered Taemin when Super M came about, which I've spoken
Oh
about. Actually, before I get into
yeah.
that, let me just say, to is it Nakima? Sorry, I don't know how to say your name, but I do have some hot takes video ideas. I filmed one about the Maknae line in BTS. I filmed it ages ago. I haven't been bothered to edit it, and I've got other videos I just not filmed. Like I just feel so drained, but that's a topic for later. Um, so yeah, Super M came around, and this is when 2019. I was just kind of like getting into K-pop deep, and then I was like trying to hear like there was so much hype about like obviously this group, and everyone was like, and I used to see like people guess what the positions in the group would be. And Taemin would always be number one, and I knew nothing of him. I knew everyone else, so I was like, "Why is he number one?" I'm not really feeling it. Like, like, like for me, I was like, Ten is killing it. Like Taeyong, like Mark, Kai, like this, they're like powerful dancers. Like this guy seems so like chill. Like, what's the deal? And then when was it? Was it October 4th? When did Jopping come out? On November 4th. I feel like it was October
somewhere
4th.
around there.
Let me just see. Jopping.
Oh man, Jopping. That was crazy.
October 4th. See,
wow, you remember the date.
I remember the date because I remember the teasers as well, because the teasers were exciting me, because that's like, I've not been that excited about K-pop since then. Like I was like, what is this? Like, oh, why is this, like, why is Taemin in every video? I was like, but also I was like, who is Taemin? And why does everyone, there was this unified opinion that said like, everyone just acknowledged that Taemin is the number one. Like, and I hadn't seen that in K-pop before, when everyone was just sure when Super M was coming that Taemin was the leader and the best dancer per se. And obviously we didn't even know that Bacon was going to be the leader, but I'd seen that in K-pop. Like I'd seen it in all the theories and whatever. And then when Jopping came out, I literally remember like it was yesterday. I watched the video first thing in the morning, like, and I wish I was doing reactions then. And I remember just seeing, because this was him showing me why he deserves to be the number one that people were putting him in.
Right.
And when I saw him do that choreo and his star quality, and he reminded me so much of Jimin, because I love Jimin as well. And they have that thing when they're performing and their hair is in the performance and they have this fluidity and they just like, they have this like grace and this presence. I was like, oh my God, this is it. And then when I saw the live performance of Jopping, the fan cam, after that it was over, because the way he did the movements, the way he does like the I don't even care, and he moves his legs and slides, I was like, how are you physically able to do that? Because no one else can do that, and no one else in the group. I watched like thousands of covers, no one could do what Taemin was doing, and I was like, how are you doing that? And then from then on, I then backtracked and I did my research. And then obviously Never Gonna Dance Again came, and then it was set. And then it was okay, recent. Okay. EXO. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's like the all strong dancers. Because I think because also he's been a soloist for Brie, your sound's gone from their side. But I love NCT. Oh my God, there's so much to discuss. I love NCT so much. Oh my God, I'm an SM whore, to be honest. That's what it is.
Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Hello, hello, hello. They're saying speak. I'm speaking. Can you hear me? Can you hear? I'm unmuted. Can you hear me now? Oh, they said yes. Okay, great. We're good. But yeah, I'm SM trash.
Okay, we're back.
I'm SM trash. And
yeah,
a lot of people
thoroughly.
Yeah, a lot of people it's kind of like, oh, SM, like, is a horrible company. And I'm just kind of like, but yes and no. I feel like just about every K-pop company is not the best, right?
It's terrible.
So yeah,
Agreed.
and you can't really deny that SM has some really good artists. Like, so I always find it weird. Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, I always find it weird when people are like, "Oh, you're like an SM stan or whatever." It's like, okay, and
But I'm like, that is the one company though that is employing like and has all these amazing black producers, which is what I love.
yeah,
Like they have all this talent under that roof. I'm like obsessed, and they give me the music that sounds most like what I want to hear
exactly.
in K-pop anyway, because all the black producers get to showcase this genre that's been like kind of like dying out in the West.
Yes.
But like with like and going back to Taemin and Super M, like with Taemin, I think also there's not been someone, and I tweeted this earlier, a couple like last week, that there's no one else I've seen that is like when they're on stage, they just become. Oh, this is no, I was adding to your point that he stands out also in Super M because he's been a soloist for so long.
Mhm.
When you're a soloist, you can't. It's harder to meld back into a group, especially if it's a new group.
Right.
In Shiny, it's fine because it's the original group, so he is not too much of a standout because Key stands out and Minho and Onyu, they have their moments.
Mhm.
But with Super M, as the most senior person career wise, I can see why he stands up, because when he is on stage, he owns it, and kind of, I know he's a bit competitive as well. Every artist is in some way.
Yeah.
You want to show the youngers like, yeah, I got this. Like
Right.
he brought out his like, he's like, I'm here to dance, and like, and also I think he had a new like this new energy of like, I'm gonna do this, like I'm gonna something new types of choreo, because I know a lot of Super M choreo has an NCT feel. The sound is a bit NCT, like so it's a bit new, bit more full gen. I'm just like, go off.
Yeah.
Like I'm obsessed.
I think
Obsessed. And also his voice, he's done so well.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, go on.
And I think people sleep on Taemin's voice. Like
They do.
That's why
They do.
we did a
He's basically a main vocal.
Yeah, we did a Taemin
No.
night in my
Yeah.
Discord server, and I purposely picked like a lot of his B-sides and stuff for the playlist. So I showed them Clockwork. If I Could Tell You with Taeyeon. Yeah.
Girl, if I could, I'm doing a top 10 2021 songs, and spoiler alert, If I Could Tell You, it's top 3. Maria doesn't like it. Drag her.
It is so,
But,
like
yeah.
I almost teared up a little bit when I first heard it. It was just, and their voices just together, it's just like
the harmonies, and when Taeyeon comes in, it's the
yes.
She oh my god, don't get me. I showed my friends that song like when I was cycling. That song reminds me of 2021 so much. Like it is just, let's not. Woo.
Such a good song.
Yeah.
But,
and even like Under My Skin, for these Japanese songs, he does sing a lot more. Even what's
Sayonara or Goodbye.
Sayonara, yeah. Even I don't know what the last song in his Budokan concert is. Oh my god, should we do a like Budokan watch party?
Oh, that would be
I think that would be cute.
Yeah.
And rewatch the concert if YouTube doesn't block us.
Right.
I think that would be so fun.
That's a good idea.
I think we should do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm so down for that. Oh my god, I'm so down for that.
Anything Taemin related, you already know. It's not even a question.
You're there.
Yeah.
Don't you love like? But you know what? Like going back to NCT, like I have such a like I've got a fondness for many groups just because I just love the genre, the artists, the talent, and the fact that we get to experience. Oh shit, my other earphone's dead. 1 second. I knew I should have charged these. Oh no!
Don't you hate that?
Wait. Okay, this one's back. I don't know if this is. Let me charge this one. Yeah, I love being able to experience men with personalities.
Yes.
Like, hence why I think I fall in love with so many groups, because we get to have these guys who can act cute, can be affectionate, can be whatever with other men, and it seems healthier, and they can laugh and giggle. They're not performing hyper masculinity.
Yeah.
They're just regular guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why I end up falling in love with, even, excuse me, in a platonic way, with like so many like artists. Like Taeyong is one of, like, I
Yes.
love Taeyong
Me
so
too.
much, as like he's just so adorable, and he's such an amazing leader.
He
When I did my
is.
leaders video on K-pop hot takes, like I had to include him for a reason, because that maturity to go from being like, you've just started this career and now you're a leader of 18 people, and then 21, and then 23, and he's
Yeah.
counting people, and I'm like, I just love seeing that maternal side to men.
Oh yeah.
And people forget they're men. Like, they might not have beards, and we might think they're cute, but they are men. Like, and it's so nice to. I love that. So I think that's why I end up falling for so many artists and so many groups. And NCT is definitely one of my favorite, especially with the comeback. And like, I love Haechan's voice.
Oh my God, Haechan.
Like, NCT. I think even last year, NCT World was so entertaining. NCT World was so fun. Like, I enjoyed every single episode. Like,
Mhm.
I got to see them really interact and bond as all of them.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I think I agree with you. I think NCT has some of the best content. I mean, you really, even like on YouTube, like Johnny's Communication Center, like it's just so cute.
I've not. Wait, is that the? No, I don't think I've not actually watched a lot of their like content,
Okay.
like variety wise, like on the actual channels for some reason. I've never really.
You would like Johnny's Communication Center. Basically, it's like Johnny's little series, and he just does random things with members like of NCT. So, like for Christmas, he made Christmas cookies with Ten and Mark. It was so cute. Definitely watch that.
Oh wait, I feel like
you might have seen that one, maybe.
But yeah,
so cute.
Maybe
one time he got his nails done with Utah. What else has he done? He was a barista with Jay.
Utah's growing on me.
I love him. I love Utah. He's like my bias record. He's my 127 bias record.
Because what I've noticed about Utah's quite. He's a bit of a troll, and I feel like he doesn't care about the rules the least. Like, he's like, I'm gonna say and do what I want. Like, he loves like.
He's a Scorpio.
He doesn't like the system.
Yeah, he's a true
Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Of course he is.
Yeah, he's a true Scorpio. He does what he wants. He does what he wants.
Like, I love that energy about him. Like, he loves Mark to death.
He loves
like,
Mark
he really
so
does.
much.
Like,
he does. It was so funny. Cute. Speaking of Mark, so I was watching. They had like a fan event a few weeks ago, and I watched it. And they played this game where. So say we're playing. I would take a piece of paper and write something that you say all the time, like a phrase that you say all the time.
Oh, wait. So if you say it, then you get punished, or you have to guess.
You lose. So you can't see what's on your head, right? But you have to try to guess what it is and not say it. Guess what they put on Utah's head, on his sign.
Mark. Something about Mark.
Just Mark.
Something about
just Mark. And he was one of the first ones to lose. It was so funny. I was like, man, Utah cannot go 15 minutes without mentioning Mark. Like,
no, but he loves Mark. Like, loves him. And it's does. So I'm like, this is a bit intense, but it's really cute. Because at the end of the day, like, whatever.
It's
just do
adorable.
what you go to. Wait, what are your thoughts on 17?
Okay, so
this is I don't know,
this is hard because I remember when Fallen Flower came out, I was like, I love it, I want to stand them, and then I looked into Fear and what else? The Lily Yaba. I have no idea how to say Lily Yaba.
Lily Yaba, yeah.
Love that song. So I looked into a few other songs. But I would say their comebacks since then haven't really been hitting for me as much. So that kind of made me like where I'm like a casual fan of them is what I'm trying to say. I love Hoshi though. Spider.
Okay.
Spider by Hoshi.
Okay, yeah. Yes. He ate that.
So
wait, but
good.
like, but not like, because for music, like musically, like 17, I love, because I feel like a lot of groups, I can split them into two sections, which is, or three. I love the music more than I love their offline personalities. And then there's some, I love the offline personalities more than I love their music. And there's a few that are both. Yeah. And with 17, I feel like, for the most part, I love their offline personalities more than the music. Because I've done
so funny.
They are
so funny. Like they have me in tears sometimes.
Oh, my earphone's dead.
Like they have me in tears sometimes.
Oh wait, my earphone's dead.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, it's okay.
Now this is gonna be an echo. Okay, we're back. Let's try this one.
Mine will probably die soon too, actually.
There we go. Oh wait, there we go. Yeah, like I think like because I did the B-sides listening sessions on YouTube because I wanted to explore everything. But for me, I think I love their talent and their personalities more than the music overall, because there's not a lot of like slow jam R&Bs that the kind of stuff that I listen to from like SM, for example.
Right.
Like, that's probably why. But anyone, I'm just like, I feel like everyone just needs to get into 17. Like when it comes to going 17 is so funny. Like going like I think going 17 is up there with like Run BTS.
Oh yeah, from what I've seen,
and like it's so good. But at least, I mean, to be fair, I feel like you're like me. You're like a multi. Like there's no one.
I really am. Like I have a few alts, but like I think overall I'm a multi. But the one going 17 episode that like literally had me in tears laughing. I forget, it was called like something Sungkwan something Destiny, and they were like playing Limbo, and it was like your partner is something like your partner was your soulmate.
They were dressed in like, it was like traditional, and they had that traditional stuff in the background.
Yeah,
and it was
the
like,
flowers.
And they did the limbo. Yes.
That had me dying. DK and Hoshi, I was like crying, laughing, like, oh my god.
They are a duo. They are actually, there's a trio, because it's usually DK, Hoshi, and someone else. Probably in Sungkwan, I think.
Maybe.
Like they have this thing where they just
god.
they just joke around. They go crazy. They are
so
absolutely
funny.
They make me feel good. Like they're one of those few groups I'm just watching and I'm obsessed with. I'm also obsessed with Enhypen.
See,
like obsessed.
I like their music a lot. I haven't like watched their content or anything, but I will say Sunu is so adorable. Like you just want.
He's so
cute.
He's very innocent.
Yeah.
Very innocent. Like he just seems like so happy to. But I'm like, oh my god, you're happy. Like I'm like, oh my god, you're so innocent. Where someone said Brie and Jonghan are best friends because they both love to cheat on games. Which games?
Okay. So let me explain myself, because I will not be slandered like this.
Who's Vani?
Okay, so that's Vani. Vani's like she's like been subscribed for a while. She's like an active member on Discord. Do you know the game Gartic Phone? Gartic Phone? No,
I don't.
So it's basically like somebody has a it's like telephone. So say if the word is apple, right? You have to draw an apple, and then the next person has to guess that it's an apple and draw it, and it goes all the way down.
Oh, okay, yes,
and the person guesses at the end. So we were playing that, and I cheated because like I wrote a word, but I wasn't the only one who wrote a word.
Instead of drawing it.
Yeah, I wrote like 2 words on there with the picture. Everybody does that. So apparently Jonghan like cheats all the time. So Vani's like, oh, you guys are. I think he's a Gemini.
Yeah, he does
too, right? Or is he not? I don't know if he's a Gemini.
I think I feel like, is he an air sign?
Maybe he's not.
I feel like because he does cheat. No, he's a Libra. Okay. He's an air sign. Okay. Either way.
But yeah, Vani's like,
because you have Libra energy for sure.
Cheat, so like you guys are best friends because you both love to cheat. I'm like, everybody else was cheating.
No, Jonghan. Jonghan, like he manipulates everything. Like he whenever they start something, immediately he's looking for a way to cheat. Like
wow.
It is so funny.
I'm not that bad.
But you should watch No, you should watch. Recently they did they did the, you know, when they did the whispering, the speaking in what's the saying? Shouting in silence when they have the
Oh
headphones.
yeah.
They played travel games. Brie, that's the best. I've not laughed that hard since I watched that. Like, it was so funny because when they were getting it wrong, they were so confident. It was like a recent episode. It was so good. I'm pretty sure we can actually, I can probably show you actually.
Yeah.
Since we might as well do some clips as well.
I will say that I think people agree, like even people that aren't into 17, they pretty much agree that they're so funny. Like,
they're funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
NCT is
I
funny
used to hear
too.
that from wait, sorry, there's a comment. I have to be like quick. See, I knew it. Maria, can you block this person that's putting the N words?
Oh.
I knew what was coming. I knew it.
Of course.
But also, I'm like, you're commenting like, okay,
silly.
And what? What's that gonna do for me?
Get a life. Let me
find it. Oh, it's like how brand new. Right. Okay. Let me see if I can find it because I feel like the one that won't be copyrighted is probably this. Oh, this is so good. This is so.
Oh, someone
funny.
said Junghan is the best cheater. Yes, he is. I love Junghan. Junghan, the pharmacist of Mafia game. I haven't seen it. Someone said Sunu is so cute.
Yeah, because I love Mafia games. Like, I love like any group. I feel like when I want to get into a group, I always do Mafia games. Always. That's like the first thing because I feel like you get to learn a lot about the group dynamic.
Yeah. I still haven't seen when NCT 127 played Mafia recently. I haven't seen it yet. But I know like Taeyeon got killed. Yeah, I just remember the clip. Taeyeon got killed right away, so he was just like sitting there pouting because he was sad that he got killed. It was so cute.
Oh no, that's like with Mingyu. They always do that to Mingyu in 17. every time they always go for Mingyu first. Every time, it's so cute. I'm like, oh, my poor baby.
Oh, he's so cute.
Let me see.
Too.
I want to do the whole thing. Wait, let me see if I can find.
Someone said Mark is a baby.
He really is.
Yeah, he's adorable.
Okay, let's see it. He's grown on me as well, like, because he's gotten a lot cuter. Like, I think he's become more, like, I don't know. He just, I think because he was a Maknae in Super M, I think that might have helped. He just became more adorable. Like, I don't know. He's kind of like let his guard down a little bit because Mark is he can be quite serious.
Yeah, he's definitely like introverted, I would say. I think that's why him and Haechan are always like doing their back and forth.
Yeah, Haechan. Haechan's one of the funniest people in literally. He's so funny. Okay, let's watch this. This is so good.
Look at Sungkwan.
I want to do the whole thing. So it's so adorable. Okay, look at this.
시작하고 있는 건가? 시작. S쿱스.
I love Mingyu's lisp.
S쿱스.
Okay.
들리는 것 같은데. 맞아? S쿱스.
He's a bit you spit in my face.
S쿱스.
Wow, they did well with that one.
다이어트.
자연인. Oh no.
다이어트. 들려. 다이어트. 라이언트. 라이언 몸짓 안 돼요. 라이언 하트. 다이너마이트?
Not quite.
영국이긴 하죠. 실패.
Exactly.
네 글자인데 어떻게 다이너마이트가? 아니야. 하는 줄 알았어요 지금. 애플 망고.
Mingyu's so hot.
He is.
에픽 하이.
He's so excited.
He was so excited for the wrong answer.
에픽하이. 저 확신에 찬 표정이 너무
Apparently,
웃겨.
someone from Epic High posted that clip.
Really?
우유 식빵. 우유 식빵. 우리 집 밥.
And this one as well.
우유 식빵. 지방 식빵. 우유 지방.
Oh,
우유
no.
식빵. 식빵. 우유 식빵. 식빵. 우유 주유 우유 수유 수육 우유 식빵 우유 식빵
Oh, she's a mess.
He really is.
식빵 우유
Oh
식빵.
my god. Wanwu was
우유
like, I
식빵
have.
우유 식빵 우유
Oh.
식빵 정답.
Wow.
너무 잘한다. 와이파이. 오, 침을 끼워. 와이파이 와인 파티.
She needs to just get kicked out. He's doing too much.
와인 파티.
Oh, no.
와이파이
How?
And somehow he got it right.
Oh my god. Yeah, exactly.
와, 잘한다.
I don't know how
Honestly,
he did
that
that.
was one of my favorite. That was one of my favorite episodes. Like when I first watched it, I was just like barely laughing. Like I could not. Oh,
They're
I
so
love it.
chaotic.
One thing I love about like they're very chaotic. Like one thing I love about like Korean culture is the games. Like haven't you found that like you've discovered like adults can play so many games?
Yeah,
like
they
I
have fun.
love that aspect. Like
Yeah.
there's so much like, and they have like old school classics. Because I think obviously we still, even in the UK we have old TV shows where people used to play like game shows and people used to play games, but I don't think it's in the same level as like East Asian. Because even Japan, there's a similar thing of like their variety shows are different.
Yeah.
Like they have old school, and their games are quite funny. Like their games are a little bit witty. It's a different vibe.
I don't know if it's like because I feel like their culture is more like community based, but I just love it. It's like you said, it's really entertaining and it's just fun. And I think it probably encourages like bonding and closeness too, which is like a really good thing.
It does.
You know, I do have a comment though that I want to read before I forget, because I want your opinion on this too. So
okay, go ahead.
Kehoe's baby grill. I know this is probably Chloe. Bree, opinions on the boys, and then in parentheses, Stan, P1 Harmony. So actually, do you like the boys?
Harmony!
Oh, you like P1 Harmony? We had a P1 Harmony night, and we had the boys night.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
because P1 Harmony, like, obviously, because Kehoe is amazing, and like I see him on TikTok all the time, and his personality, like, and I just love everything about him. The boys. So I'm watching Kingdom. I'm on episode 6 now. Well, actually, episode 7. I think this one's done.
Road to Kingdom. Oh,
can I hear you? I can still hear you.
Road to Kingdom.
No. Legendary War.
Okay.
And like the thing about like the boys they're very talented. Like, and I love Q. Whew,
yes,
that guy can dance.
Yes, he can.
That guy can dance, and I love seeing how well he dances. Considering off stage he's a little bit like reserved and quite like cute and shy, but on stage he hits it.
Oh yeah.
To a point where he's a little bit overshadowed because of Jihoon.
Yeah.
And I love Jihoon, and it's clear that Jihoon's visual and his height and everything
he's gorgeous.
Helps him a lot more.
Yeah.
He's absolutely cool. Oh, he's fine.
We have like a running joke in our server. Like they torture me with Jihoon pictures. Like they'll literally tag me and be like, "Oh, look, it's like this picture of Juyeon." I'm just like, "Can you get this man away from me? I can't escape."
He is.
Yeah,
he's so fine. On my side, so Maria said it's hard to get into discography. I so agree because, like the Stealer and all the kind of songs, and this is
I have a playlist for you. I have a The Boys playlist for you.
Yeah?
I'll win you over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, send it to me because I do feel like with the newer groups, like it's so hard to have those like hard hitting, like iconic songs. Like I feel like I don't know their identity yet, and vocally, I don't know if there's any standout vocalists, because at the moment, K-pop is not really focused on vocalists. If we're being real, like K-pop is focused on performance, especially for fourth gen. It's about how well do you dance, how crazy is those formations, how crazy is the like choreo in general. So people forget that like the music matters, because that's what we're going to listen to, that's what we're going to sing along to, that's what we're going to remember. So you can't just neglect strong vocals, because, and by strong vocals I mean distinctive voices to a random listener. So different tones, not everyone should have like a cute Chris Brown kind of voice. Like you want some voices that sound different, you know.
I agree with you.
So yeah, I think that's how I thought about the boys.
No, I get what you're saying.
And also there's a lot of them I feel like you could do without at least 3 of them.
Oh, and the boys?
But there's some that I just don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some that I just don't remember yet.
Okay.
Like I know, like I love Eric, Jihon, Q. Sunghyun is my
Sunwoo, the rapper.
Woo!
Sunwoo.
No, Sunghyun, the leader.
Oh, Sunghyun. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Sunghyun, I've got nothing Christian to say about him on this live. Like
that's how I'm about Jihon.
Even Sunwoo and Sunwoo is absolutely gorgeous. He is like his face. So there's some standouts, but there's some that I just don't remember as much because
I would say
But yeah, what are you gonna say?
First, I want to comment on what you said about vocals. I agree with you because, and I think with me too, I've been into K-pop for a while, so I feel like there's definitely been a shift from like maybe second to third, or maybe even third to fourth, where there's less of a focus on like vocals. And when I say vocals, I mean like even like technique, like, you know, like I think there are like a few fourth gen idols whose voices I'm like really impressed with. But I would say it's not as common as it was in third and second gen, where it was like you have to be able to like sing like really well.
And also there was more distinction then. I feel like now there's more similarity of even the ones that do sing really well, they sound similar or they have similar tones. Like people just don't sound different.
I get what you mean.
Like everyone has a similarity. Like I was saying, the boys. Like not the boys, I mean not the group, I mean the boy as in boy groups. If they're a good vocalist, they will have like those voices that are like Jungkook or Heesung or like those kind of like Chris Brown type of voices. Like it's just pretty, like you don't really hear
that's like very
anything
common.
That sounds like you don't get a lot of like Bacons anymore, or like a soulful, richer voice, or like you don't really get that. They want a particular sound and a particular look as well.
I agree, and I think that's why when we had P1 Harmony Night, when I heard Kiho, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, wait,
because Kiho does sound a little bit different.
I felt like he sounded different. I would say as far as like the boys, for me, like the group, the boys. I would say out of all of them, New, his voice sticks out to me a lot.
Yes.
Like his voice is really beautiful.
Okay.
If you're watching Kingdom, there's one episode where I think it's towards the end.
Oh, it's coming. I think it's on my fight. Wait, don't tell me, because I think is this the Mayfly or my something?
I think it might be like one
when
of the last episodes.
I think when they collaborate.
Yes. So you'll see
Mm-hmm.
like him in the studio, like preparing for the
Oh my god, there's another one. Oh my god, Maria, hurry. There's another abusive person. Where are these people coming from?
I have one person. I haven't seen anybody else. But yeah, people need to get a life. Like, come on. Please.
But I find it quite funny, to be fair, because I feel like what a letter's gonna do to me on my screen. Like it just
I'm still here.
Like, okay, you've done that.
I'm still here, so like
I'm still here. Like, okay.
Does nothing.
But yeah, sorry, what are you saying?
Yeah,
it
but
I
would say New. I don't know. His voice always. I'm still like new to the boys. I'm like slowly, I guess, starting to stand. I wasn't sure. Like I liked them in Kingdom, but I was like, oh, I don't know many songs. And then we had the boys' night in our server, and a lot of people like recommended me songs to put on the playlist. And then I like listened to some of their B-sides, and I was like, oh, I actually really like their sound. Like so.
Isn't it a shame that it's always the B-sides where they reserve the best music? Like, why
Yeah.
aren't those the title tracks? But I guess they have to appeal to different markets. But it's so frustrating. Which I feel like I don't have that problem with in Hypen because I feel like I've loved all the title tracks. Tamed Dash, excuse me, not as much.
Oh,
But when it comes to like Fever is one of my favorite songs from this year as well. And also even like Give and Taken, like there's a few. Okay, don't worry, Maria, I'll do it. Yeah, I feel like they excite me, and also Espa. Let's talk about Espa
oh,
because
so how do you feel
give
about
me
them?
that, give me that, Gemini. Oh
So
my
you
god!
like them? You like Espa?
After Savage,
Okay.
yeah, I'm obsessed. Like
So
I'm literally.
okay, so I mean, I wasn't crazy about Sab. I think I blocked the wrong person by accident, and I don't know how to unblock them.
Oh no.
But yeah. So with Espa, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try
Maria,
to
I
figure out
agree.
how to unblock them later. But what was I talking about? Espa, right? Um,
Yeah, Espa. Wait, Win, you're crazy. The ad libs are the best part. But anyway, yeah, go on.
and what? The ad libs and what?
Oh, Win was saying they hate the random ad libs, but
Oh,
everything about that song, I feel like it's absolutely flawless.
yeah. I mean, so to be honest with you, I liked Black Mamba more than Savage. Um, like Savage kind of grew on me, but then I was like, okay, well, I want to listen to the album, and the album, well, EP, whatever it was, it didn't impress me at
Yes,
all.
yes, yes.
You know,
What? Wait, breathe. Even this. Wait,
Lucid
breathe.
Dream
Let's
is the
talk.
one
Let's
song that
talk.
I liked.
Thank you. You
Yeah.
I knew it. Okay,
that was the one song that I added to my Spotify library. I was like, okay,
yeah.
Savage, I have to be.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, but I did.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Next
Savage is like
Level
a
was
turn
okay.
up. Mood.
Yeah, Savage is more like, yeah, I was actually at a K-pop nights like a few weeks ago, and when Savage came on, like everybody was like, ah! So
it hit.
Yeah.
So
I get it.
Okay, because to be honest, I don't listen to Yappy Yappy or I'll Make You Cry. Because funny enough, I feel like I'll Make You Cry definitely sounds like a Little Mix song. Like it gives me a Little Mix second album, like salute vibes. Even that chorus is very Little Mix. But for me, like the thing about Espa is I love that with SM, the budget is never shy. Like the budget enhances everything, and they give me this level of glam and this level of execution that I'm just like, I'm here for it. Like I find it absolutely flawless. Like everything is just there. And vocally, Winter and Ning Ning, they bring it, although they do sound quite similar to each other. But you know, like I love Karina. I love, like I'm obsessed with her. You know,
their image is perfect.
And just not the leeches are like skirt. She's got too.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was crazy. That was a little. No, it was so funny because okay, can we talk about like cultural appropriation and everything like really quick? Like
yes, we can.
Okay, so I kind of got dragged on Reddit because yeah, so I'm gonna say the name of the subreddit because it's like I think it's privated now, so it's not like people can just go there. Okay. But there's a K-pop subreddit called K-pop Noir, and it's basically for like POC and like Black K-pop fans. So I made my video about Lisa, where she had like those she had like a ponytail. Yeah, with the braids.
Yeah, for money.
Right.
Yep.
So my thing was like, okay, I kind of get how they're like knockoff box braids or whatever, but I was like, personally, I'm not really offended by it because I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's levels to like cultural appropriation and racism and stuff.
Yeah.
So some things are just not gonna bother me personally, right? Like someone
we
might
all have our own battles.
Yeah. So someone might be like really offended, and that's fine. Like I never want to like speak for all Black K-pop fans. I specifically said in that video, I don't speak for all Black K-pop fans. This is just how I feel. Do not take what I say and run with it like it's the gospel. I said that like word for word.
Which is what they did. They used same boat that shit.
Yeah. And so then someone posted.
One second.
Someone posted. Oh, okay.
Let me just switch over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So someone saw my video and they posted it in the subreddit, and they were basically like, I think it's appalling that Brianna, as an African American K-pop stan, would make this video and say that. And in the same video, I literally said, I'm not offended, but I see that Lisa probably did these braids because it's like a hip hop song, and she was kind of trying to copy like the Black or like hip hop aesthetic, because I don't think Lisa would go around with her hair like that like every day. Like that was just my opinion. I said that, but they still were like, basically they were blaming me for saying that, because they were saying non-Black fans will take that and use it. Like, see, this person's not offended by that.
That's ammo.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's such a complex topic, because also Maria, thank you so much for the sticker. Thank you. It's I hate that, because at the end of the day, everyone has views on things that if a non-Black person uses what I say as an excuse to defend their racism or their ignorance or whatever, then that's on them, not on me. Because at the end of the day, our burdens, we cannot come and live this life and carry everything, because there's so many problematic things out there that people support and endorse daily. Every single one of us, we all have iPhones, we all have technology, we're all aware, most of us are aware that there's sweatshops that happen where we get our clothes from. Yeah, we'll still buy it. Our phones come from little kids that are digging for what's the material? Is it cobalt or
something
copper
like
or whatever
that
in like Congo? These 6-year-olds are digging for that for our iPhones, and people still buy it. And that same person is going to cuss me out to say, "Oh, but this is so and so." It's like, no one has a leg to stand on. We're all in glass houses. Like, I do not care how you feel about what I feel. Like, if I don't care about that thing, because everyone has their own thing. Some people still listen to R. Kelly. I do not.
Please.
Everyone has their own boiling point. And for some people, if the braids bother you, cool. And I get what sometimes we do. For me, like in Kai's video, I loved the do-rag on him because I felt like it looked high fashion and it elevated it. But for some people, they might be like, why are you wearing a do-rag? And I get it, because it's for us. So there's so much of that. But then there's so many people who are, and it comes into the thing of like, as a queer person and as a Black woman, it's like, what we enjoy is vilified the most. What straight people enjoy, and they enjoy some toxic things, and they go unchecked. Like what straight men can enjoy goes unchecked. So it's always femmes and queers or women who are punished for things that we enjoy because they feel like they want to tease it. You know, if K-pop, let's be real, if K-pop was a straight male dominated field, do you think any of this would matter?
Right.
No, and people don't even realize that it's mostly the Black fans who are checking the companies and the idols and speaking up for these things and educating everyone, even when it's racist fandoms that act out. So it's such a complex topic to a point I'm just like, how you feel has nothing to do with me.
Right.
Like literally, because if you had your own platform and you're talking about things, you would also condone something that will piss someone else off. So you have to pick.
Yeah.
It's going to happen eventually. You're going to have to pick what you stand by, which basically, at the end of the day, look at it simply, we're all hypocrites to an extent. We can't really be calling out people because I'm pretty sure it's like, did you ever watch The Good Place?
No.
With what's her name? The one that did what's her name? The blonde woman. That doesn't specify it. The Good Place. What's her name? Kristen Bell. And they basically realized no one can get into the good place, which is heaven, because even if you live your life well, whatever you consume is usually to the detriment of someone else. So it's helped me when it comes to like, if someone goes, how dare you support someone who's done appropriation or they're anti-black? I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't care. Because it's a dog eat dog world. Like, we need to survive out here. Like, why should I live by morals when no one else is living by morals? If we're keeping it back, the politicians, the rich people, no one else is living by morals. But us, just trying to find enjoyment in K-pop and escapism, should live by some moral conduct that no one else follows. No, thank you.
No, I see what you mean. And even like, I think this is MK commented and said it's really complicated because I approach things case by case. And that's kind of how I feel. And I've said this before. I think there are levels to it. There are certain things that an idol or a group might do, and I might just be turned off from them completely. But then there are other things where I might be like, okay, this rubs me the wrong way. But, you know, like I've had people... I've had people ask me, like, how can you be a fan of NCT because you're Black? I've had people say that. And I'm like, if that's the case, then if I were to, like, just go by that, I couldn't like K-pop in general because...
there's in general,
there's, like, so much. I do think that everybody has their own opinion and they should kind of, like, operate based on that. But at the same time... Unless you're like encouraging something that's just like straight up like someone just being like extremely hateful and vicious. I just don't think you should police how someone else feels.
Agreed.
If it's something that's targeted towards like their community, if that makes sense. That's just how I feel.
Because if it's like straight out like mocking, and it's straight out like then there's a different context to it. Like when it comes to stylistic stuff, like appropriation, like we were saying, there is a bit more leeway because people are also doing that over here in the West, and they are closer to the issue, and they should have more nuance of understanding why that's wrong.
Right.
So we're busy fighting people in the West, so that I should also fight people in Korea, like, and they're further from the issue, even though they're well aware, like they know these things. But I'm just like, I have to pick my battles. Like, as Black people, we are fighting the world everywhere anyway. Like, give us some freedom and leeway to just not be Captain Save-A-Ho for everyone. Like, we can't do that for everyone. Like, we can't. Like, I can't be this moral epicenter of, no, I will only consume content, which is... also, that's another thing. Show me what content I should consume then. That's not problematic in any way. I'm sure something will come up. If they're not like, if it's not a race thing, it'll be a sexuality thing. If it's not misogyny, it might be an environmental thing. They might fly private jets. There's gonna be an issue, like no matter what. Like you can't win. So just let people live and like, exactly. You can't be a spokesperson for all Black people. As well.
I agree. So I think for me that was like a wake-up call because like I saw the comments and this person said that like I'm a pick-me, and then they said, oh, she stands NCT. Of course she stands NCT. This explains everything. And I'm just like,
okay, but who does that person stand? Because obviously if it's in the K-pop world, I would have loved to know who they stand because
good question.
Go on. Who do you stand?
Good question. But I don't know. I don't know if I feel like that type of like I think it's good to be aware, and I think it's good to like call out things that are insensitive. But I feel like in K-pop, it's like really, really extreme sometimes. And I think that some people, they just see the issue and they jump on it, but they don't even think about the intent behind it. Like kind of what you said, right? Like you have to take intent into like consideration, like and then also what you said, like how cultural appropriation is an issue in the West. So it's happening in Korea. So for K-pop to be more aware, it has to happen in the country first. You know what I mean? Like, yes,
Amen.
Like K-pop is a global genre, but it's still coming out of Korea, and there are a lot of like fans in Asia, like East Asia specifically. So I just think it's really complicated.
Ironically, I've seen better adaptation to criticism from K-pop than I have seen in the West. Like, you know, when ATEEZ reshot the video, or when Lisa was like apologizing, or that K-pop group, the girl group who were talking about expropriation. I was like, this is more than I've seen in the West. Justin Bieber had dreads this year, 5 months ago. So I'm like,
didn't say anything
I'm like,
about that.
I'm like, I don't care. Like, I'm like, I see more effort being made from K-pop idols being considerate of cultures and apologizing and acknowledging it than I've seen in the West. So I just, I just don't care. Like, I just can't. Like, it's so complex, and I feel like it's sad that they put pressure on us to suffer when they should know that as people of color, we're aware of what we're consuming way more than anyone has to tell us. So if you're another person of color telling me, I don't need to hear it. If you're not of color telling me, I definitely don't need to hear it. Are you crazy?
Yeah. And I also, like, with that Reddit post, it was, I'm assuming, like, most of them are, I think in that subreddit are Black or POC. So I think another issue is other Black or POC fans, like, trying to say, well, you're this too, so your opinion should always be this. Because if not, you're pulling the rest of us down. And
like, we're not a monolith. It's sad that sometimes, like, people of color do forget that we're doing what we hate being done to us by putting pressure on other people to be a monolith and be a megaphone for all of us. Because if it wasn't, like you're saying, there's nuance to these things. Like, there's some things, many things that you would rightly be like, hell no. And most of us probably be on the same page. But there's most things that are kind of like case by case basis, like your user was saying, where you kind of go, okay, this bothers me, but I'm not mad about it. And I'm not mad about it today because I'm finding some joy where I can find it. And people should be allowed to do that.
Yeah.
You can't face the pressure of we're not Avengers. Like, I can't, like, it just doesn't work. Like, that's just it's not realistic. And also, sorry, Maria was just saying, some of these rappers, K-rappers, that's why I can't get into K-rap, bro.
No,
that's
some
a
of
different
them
ball game. K-rap.
Some of them are wild. Like, let's not even, because some of them, I'm like, huh? Like, what?
I can't do that. I can't do, that she can't do. No, man. No, because that's a lot more, because also rap is so much even closer to Black culture. So I find it even harder to consume, because whenever I hear even the good people that rap in K-pop, I find it hard to listen to them because I just associate rap with Black, because obviously it's so indigenously Black and came from this hip hop culture in New York and came from that. I find it harder to distance myself. Whereas with K-pop, it's a lot more broader and it has a lot of genres in it. I'm like, okay, I'm able to just kind of like, a little bit and bird it.
But some of I agree. Some of the rappers, I mean, there are a few that, I mean, I used to be kind of into like K-hip hop a little bit, like back when Jay Park was kind of at his peak. I don't follow him anymore. Jay Park, he does too much.
No, I was being shady.
Yeah. He does way too much. But and I also liked what's the rapper that's under his label? Sheik.
Sika? No, not Sika.
Sheik.
Oh, Sheik. Yes,
however you say it. I used to listen to him.
Sick.
Yeah, I used to listen to him a lot, but I think he might be in the military or something. I don't know, but I don't follow the rappers that much anymore. But I'm more into K-pop, so.
And K-R&B, like for me, those. Although I mean, Crush had his own issues, but
he did.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Girl, he did like blackface, but it was like a costume.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
See? He did like a.
Nobody.
Men will embarrass you.
Yeah.
I don't think Dean has done anything.
Thank God. Please just let Dean not do anything. Yeah, make him come back with an album, please. Like, give us crumbs, something.
He fell down the stairs once and people did not let him rest. Like, honestly, all it takes.
Horrible.
All it takes is one thing. Okay, so I think what we should do next, I think we should do some like our favorite dance practices, because they're good for copyright free.
Okay, let me
But before I
think.
do that, let me just run to the bathroom real quick.
Sure.
Whilst I charge these a little bit more, so I can just talk to the people.
Yeah, let me see what people are saying. Someone said, I think Dean is clean.
Oh,
I
wait,
hope
can't
he's
hear you. 1
clean.
second.
I hope Dean is clean.
Okay, yeah. Did you say anything?
Clean. Oh, I
Okay,
just
you're
said,
talking, okay,
someone
cool.
said, I think Dean is clean. I think Dean is clean.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I hope so. Someone says, let's see. I hate how people jump on bandwagons for whatever is the victim and send hate to whoever supposedly did something. Yeah, I do like I think it's good that like we're aware of what's going on and we're talking about it, but you guys know you should never take that situation to send hate to an idol, whether it's the idol who did something wrong or the victim is another idol and you're sending hate to the other idol who did whatever they did. Like it's never justified, you know, it's just and it doesn't help the situation at all. It's not productive, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So yeah. So, oh, Joe said, now in my head, I'm hearing the Jay Park song. Yeah, I used to be a big fan of Jay Park. Like I said, not so much anymore. I think Treasure has one of the best dance practices. I actually never got into Treasure at all.
Oh my god, I love Treasure! Oh
Really?
love Treasure.
Really?
Love
I know they're
them, love them,
popular.
love them.
But yeah, I just never got into
I think they're a mix of, like I was saying, they're a mix of I love the music and I love their personality. They're one of the few that are in that middle, like they overlap nicely.
Okay. Yeah, I see a lot of people talking about what's his name? Yedam, I think. Is he like the main vocalist or something? Yedam?
Yes, oh Yedam is good.
Okay.
Yedam is good.
Yeah, I see people
like
talking
him.
about him a
Wait,
lot.
someone said Jean Naboto said, Bree, Semi is making memes out of you. Who's Semi?
Oh God. Semi's one of my Discord members. Why? You see how I get tortured? Yeah, my Discord we have like I think 1,400 people now.
You got so many. Oh my god.
Yeah, so what I do is like I mention my server a lot like in the beginning of my videos and then I like just post the link.
Mm-hmm.
But even with 1,400
members,
for me
it's go on.
Oh, I was just gonna say even with 1,400 members, I would say like maybe like 200 to 300
like
are active
and
nice. Talk all the time.
I knew it. Yeah. Because I've been posting it on it's on all my pinned top comments.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's always up on my Discord server. But I think it's gonna have to, I want to do some more album listening parties and just kind of like build it up a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I think before we get into, I guess, okay, we'll start with Treasure then. I'm into Treasure. But before we get into the videos, does anyone have any questions for me and for Bree?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And then we get into the videos. Let's do that. Let's do some Q&A. It could be about anything. And I feel like, because I feel like people think we make money from YouTube as well. Well, it depends because copyright me, but anything.
Yeah.
Whoever's curious.
I do, but I feel like people think, for those of us that do make money off of videos, they think it's a lot more than it actually is. Like
it is, and
we do this because we like it. Most of us just do this because we like it. If we did it for the money, we wouldn't be doing it. A lot of us.
Oh my god! Oh, child.
Yeah.
It'll be different. It'll be someone had the audacity to claim one of my reactions was fake because of I was praising the popular. It was an unhyping one because I was praising the popular members. I lost my mind. I was thinking, are you mad? Because my channel was very much about the music. Like I've had so many videos I've done like 1K, 2K views, and I don't care because it's about the music.
Right.
I could not.
People really have nerves sometimes. I have a question for you though. So Chloe says, cool. Question for Micah, what's your favorite P1 Harmony song?
I need to get let me get my Spotify because I actually saved 1 minute. Let me have a look.
Mine is Pyramid. because it's very belligerent, and I love
I
that.
saved Pyramid.
Yeah.
I saved Pyramid. But to be fair, I've not really re-listened to them as much as I should. Let me see the ones I saved. I need to charge this as well. I can make you drop some money. Dropping out the money.
Oh, how long have you guys been K-pop fans? I've been a K-pop fan since over 10 years. About 10 years.
It's only 3 years for me. I'm a new baby.
Yay.
Here we go. Right. P1 Harmony. No, I think I actually like damn, what's the one I reacted to? Shit. P1 Harmony. Siren.
Oh, Siren is good.
Oh my god.
Siren's
Siren
good.
is a hit. That's a hit.
They're like monster rookies. All their releases have been pretty and their B-sides too.
They come out the gate swinging.
Yeah. Who are your alts in your alt groups? Okay, let me think. Okay, so in SHINee it's Taemin, obviously, and also Junghyun. NCT, Taeyong, and 10. And then I have like a bunch of bias records, but let's not. Let's not. Who else do I stand? I can never think. Super M. I love everybody in Super M. ATEEZ. You know what?
Oh, ATEEZ.
I'm more of a boy group stan. I like casually.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but ATEEZ, I love San. San's my bias. I'm seeing ATEEZ in January.
San, yes.
I'm so excited.
Oh, sick. I think I want to go see them as well next year.
Yeah.
I would love to see them.
They're like really good performers. But yeah, I love San. Who else do I can never think of like groups that I really like when I'm like put on the spot. BTS, I'm more of a casual fan now, but Jimin and Jungkook for BTS. Oh, Ace.
Yeah. What? Not Taeyong? Oh my god, Taeyong is like has to be, yeah.
I love Taeyong. Ace. Who's my bias in Ace? Oh, Wow. Wow's my bias in Ace.
I think mine is June. Oh,
June. I love him too. They're all great.
Oh, he's yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I've got some questions. Oh, let me answer that as well. Yeah, for my bias groups, yeah, SHINee, Taemin, and Jonghyun, as well. For EXO, it would be Dio, Kai.
Love Kai.
Who else? Who else in EXO? Oh, I love oh my god, Chanyeol. I love Chanyeol. Like I just love this persona, even offline as well. There's a lot. Oh my god. And then who else? 17 for 17. It's Dino, June. Dino, June. Well, I've got a lot for 17. Mingyu, Wonu. those four are like equal number ones for sure. And then who else am I obsessed with? I think that's about, just to keep it short, I'm obsessed with Irene, Red Velvet. Like
Irene is
like
everything.
Blair Waldorf. She's like the Blair Waldorf with K-pop for me. Like I love her.
Oh, and I like Momo from
I think we'll do
Momo from Twice.
Yeah, Momo's a queen.
Mm-hmm.
Momo's a queen. And I'm sure I've got many more, but there's so many questions. Okay, so from my side, I've got favorite latest releases.
What came out recently?
There's so many. There's so many.
Why can't I?
Obviously, Savage. Esper Savage for me. I'll say that easily.
Oh.
Also, TXT. I know I love you.
Oh my gosh, TXT has been on it. Like
a song of the year.
Oh my god, I really think that deserves Song of the Year too, because I mean the impact was crazy. What have I been listening to? I liked Maverick by the Boys, Luna by ONEUS, Favorite by NCT 127.
Yeah, I need to listen to ONEUS.
Sticker.
I need to listen to ONEUS. Yeah.
Oh. Sticker. I know a lot of people hate Sticker, but I love it so much. I'm not sorry about it.
Yeah, no, it's amazing.
Yeah. What else? I think that's all I can think of right now as far as like latest release, like stuff that recently came out.
Okay, and then someone said thoughts. Oh wait, what comebacks are you anticipating? Obviously, Kai. Can't wait for Kai.
Yeah, Kai. NCT, ATEEZ is coming back.
Oh yeah, NCT 2021.
Yeah.
Oh my god, 80's coming back again. Okay,
in
good.
December.
And then also thoughts on Mama.
Taemin wasn't nominated for anything, so the award show is not
Yeah, so
valid.
rude.
It's not valid.
Okay, and then some underrated and new groups you're interested in. I don't think I have or DKB. DKB. Have you seen DKB?
I like Work Hard, and there's another song.
Work
that
Hard
I
is
like.
amazing.
But I like them because Brave Brothers does their songs, right? And I used to be really into like AOA and stuff, and I think he did stuff for them. So the sound is like familiar but new at the same time.
Similar.
But The Boys isn't underrated, but I started getting into them.
True.
Pixie, the girl group Pixie is really good too.
Oh my god, Pixie.
Yeah.
I loved Wings so much. When I first discovered it, I was like, I had it on repeat. I was sending it to people as well. I love that song.
I like them a lot.
I love the choreo as well, and I love the video. And Maria said, for Bree, since you're into K-pop for a long time, was there a moment where you were close to falling off K-pop?
I would say, like, to be honest, so I got into SHINee and like Big Bang and Girls' Generation, like when I first got into it. And then I would
Queens.
Yeah. So then I would say, like, when BTS came out, I was more like just following BTS versus like K-pop. So I guess you could say I kind of fell off because I stopped like really listening to a lot of other artists. But I guess I never really fell off completely. I kind of just like came back to it more, I would say recently, like maybe in the last 2 years or so. Before I was more casual.
Yeah, so you went from like that's it. And also, I mean, because of like lockdown, we had so much more time to really get into like our thing. Do you have any questions on your side? Because I've gone through quite a bit now.
Someone let's see. Oh, Marita says, do you think Peaches will be better than his debut? Talking about Kai. I hope so, but man, Kai's solo debut that's a hard one to beat.
It was phenomenal. Yeah. And I love the styling. Have you seen the NV teaser for Peaches?
I have. Did you see his shoes in that one scene? I liked. Okay, wait. The shoes were working with the outfit though. Like
that's. Do you know what? That's true. And I don't want to be disrespectful, but like, it just surprised me because the choreo is so like modern, like commercial, and then the outfit was very traditional. That threw me off. Like it threw me off. I think overall, I think he will deliver. Like I do think this feels more artistic, and I think this will. I think he might outdo.
You think so?
This Mia, because one thing I love about Kai, which I've only learned recently, is how much he loves and references banging R&B, like the real, like he loves Brandy, he loves Neo, he loves Jasmine Sullivan, I think, and these are dark-skinned black women as well, which I found interesting. Like I loved that. I was like, he's done his research,
that
and the Brandy song that it explains a lot, and the Brandy reference. This Brandy song he referenced was not even like a single. I think it was Slow Motion, or I forgot the name. It was a song that like some of us as a Brandy stan that we know. Don't wanna lose my focus. I think it was Focus. I was like, wait, what?
How does he know
that? Of all the idols, I wish if I could speak Korean, I feel like me and Kai could talk for hours about music. Like that excites. Yeah, it gives me like, it actually makes my heart feel so good. Like the fact that an idol has such. Yeah. He knows his music. Oh my god.
And I don't know why SM waited so long to like let him do his thing, but I'm glad that he's doing it now. That's all I'm gonna say. So I have a few more questions really quick.
And also like
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I was gonna say also like the whole year, I felt like we could have so much more Kai content. I feel like this was his time he could have been. I wanted more. Like I feel like we didn't get as much content as we deserve.
Right.
But also Semi said, I'm gonna send Brie Taeyong pictures after this.
Oh God! See,
But, yeah.
I live in fear.
Sorry.
I live in fear every time I log into. I'm serious. Like I actually do. They make memes. Have you seen the Saturday Night Live clip with Taeyong where he's like the K-drama heartthrob, and like the girl falls and he catches her, and it's like really dramatic. They edited my.
Wait, no,
You have to see that.
Was it not the Super M thing?
It was no, it
No, it
was
wasn't Super
NCT
M,
127
variety.
SNL skit, and he was like the K-drama heartthrob,
Oh,
and he was with his girlfriend.
I've not seen this.
They edited my.
I mean, if it's copyright free, we can watch it.
You should be able to find a clip of it, but he like
I think it
literally
should be.
they.
Oh, they edited your face.
Yeah, so she falls and he like catches her, and they edited my face. I'm like, can I live? Can I live? This is my server, and I'm getting tortured. Like, I love it though. I don't.
I love that side. I feel like K-pop fans are super witty, and I love that we all have a similar sense of humor, and I love it. Sorry, yeah, go on, your question.
Oh, so Chloe says another question for Micah. Number one, stan DKB, and number two, who's your DKB bias?
I don't know any of their names, but I can show you quickly. When I watched their cover of Wannabe, which they ate, there was two of them.
Wannabe by ITZY?
Yes, they did a cover of it.
Oh,
this
wow.
is absolutely phenomenal. I'll do that real quick and I'll point them up for you. Don't wanna lose my focus. It's in my head now. So this is a good one for you to see them as well, Brie. They ate this. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, oh yeah, him. Who's him? Him. He's the strongest dancer for me, but also him as well.
Oh my God.
Look at that, those lines. Oh my.
Wow.
Oh, and him. And him.
So everybody.
They're all gonna shine. They're all gonna. They're the standouts for me.
Wow.
Look at him. I can't take my eyes off him. He's phenomenal.
Wow, they're talented.
Wait for the breakdown or you're gonna lose your mind.
Okay. Oh wow. What?
Wait, now watch before this part goes, watch this one right here with he's coming in with a black hat. Let me go back a little bit.
Okay.
Watch how he eats this. This is ridiculous. Okay.
What the hell?
One more time.
How?
Crazy. It's the legs, the way he.
What? Oh my God. Wow.
Like, how?
Wow. I
No,
don't
let's
know what
talk
to
about
say.
it because.
I didn't know, like.
So,
I didn't know they were that strong dancers. Like, I've seen a few of their songs, but like. Wow.
Yeah, it's because from my YouTube lives, like someone was like, "Okay, DKB." I watched that. I lost my absolute mind.
And they're so underrated. Oh yeah.
They're very underrated and underappreciated. Do you know of Naul, Naul, or Brown Eyed Soul?
No.
What? Girl, okay. It's this Korean guy. Mm-hmm. So he's part of a group, like he does like soul R&B. He loves like the old school stuff, and he only has like black people in his videos. He doesn't perform in public. Like
really,
he's very much about the culture. I want to put you on. Oh my God, let me just make a note of that.
Let me see.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Oh yeah, and really quick while you're doing that,
go on, carry on.
Quick question. Favorite NCT songs of all time?
Oh no, that's stop. Okay. Oh, okay.
I'm thinking too.
I can't lie. Highway to Heaven. Highway to Heaven was one of my first introductions into NCT,
So good.
and I thought everyone looked gorgeous in that. It's a bit of a local song,
Mhm.
but I was like obsessed. But I think I need my Spotify list
Yeah.
because I have even the newer ones like I love The Rainy Night and I
Mhm.
love From Home
Oh
and
my
I also
God.
loved Magic Carpet Ride.
Yes, Magic
And I
Carpet
love
Ride. Oh my God. The lyrics. Oh my
um
God.
We Can Fly
So
Tonight.
cute.
And I do say it, I feel like Sticker could end up being up there.
Mhm.
But and I also love like Baby Don't Stop, and we have like
That's one of my
it's not fair
favorites.
because
Yeah.
NCT is too much. There's actually it's
They're very rude.
it's too broad.
Yeah.
And shout out to Taeyong Long Flight. Like shout out to
Can
Long
we
Flight
talk about
because
Long Flight?
it is like
It's so good. I would say like off the top of my head because they have so many good songs, like you said. Baby Don't Like It.
Mhm.
Baby Don't Stop. Long
Like
Flight.
we don't like. Wait, sorry, Whiplash. Oh my god, I
Whiplash.
forgot Whiplash.
Dreaming a
Oh
Dream.
my god. Oh my god, so
They have
many.
so many good ones. Of course, like some of their title tracks, like Cherry Bomb. I like Sticker. I like Favorite a lot.
You know, I don't listen to Cherry Bomb as much.
Focus is
Oh
good.
yeah, Favorite. Yeah,
Have you
Favorite
heard
is definitely
Focus?
good.
Have you heard Focus off of the Sticker
Not Focus.
album? So
I've listened to the album, so I've probably forgotten what is.
okay.
Oh my god, 119. 119.
We can't forget
Oh
about
my
the
god.
Dreamies, but yeah, Focus. I really liked
Yes, true.
Focus,
Oh,
but
yes.
the
Oh,
rap in the
God.
middle ruins it almost for me. Like there's like I think it's like
Because
tempo-
no, Focus is a little bit like kind of experimental, isn't it? Because I feel like everyone else loves it, and I was like, I'm not a big fan. Like it didn't.
Yeah,
It was not as the standout for
I
me.
liked it, but the rap part, like I think during the bridge, ruined it for me. And like I don't know, I feel like the song would have been perfect without that rap part. I feel like every song doesn't need a rap part.
Yeah,
and I think
I agree.
Yeah,
It's not by force.
I think that song should have just been like an R&B type, I guess ballad. I don't know if it's but like a slow jam, like without the rap. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Love Talk as well.
Love
I mean, but that's
Talk.
Wavy. Wavy, there's even more though.
Mhm.
Oh,
Wavy has
my
a lot.
God,
Wavy.
there's a lot. I love most of
I like King of
Wavy's
Hearts
music,
by
I think.
Wavy. King of Hearts is really good.
Oh, yes. I love King of Hearts. I
Mhm.
think this comes out recently as well. I love Unbreakable,
Mhm.
and I love what's it called? And what's the upbeat one? Up From Here, Domino. Oh my God, there's too many.
Bad Alive,
NCT's
Moonwalk.
It's Bad Alive that grew me. Moonwalk also grew me. There's a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah. Any more questions?
I think that's about it. I think we're good. We got the main question.
Oh my God, Action Figure. How can I forget
Oh my
the song I always
God.
say? It's
And
Wavy's
Nectar.
best song. I don't care.
Nectar
And
too.
someone else said Nectar, yeah.
Yeah, we should have gotten a music video for
I'm sorry,
Nectar.
Action Figure. Yeah, true actually. To be fair, Nectar was not really one of my favorites.
Oh,
For some
really?
reason, it just didn't click with me. But I feel like in a club, I would enjoy it.
Mhm.
But it's not one I would listen to.
Got it.
Give me that Nectar. Give me that Nectar.
It's catchy.
No, but yeah, Action Figure.
Action
Oof.
Figure is really good.
Action Figure and Drip are like hand in hand. Super M Drip.
Oh my
I find
God.
they're like
Super M's discography. People sleep on it way too much.
they went in like So Long was such a great song.
That's one of my
But also
favorite
Wish
songs.
You Were Here.
Yeah.
Wish You Were Here. Tiger Inside. Someone mentioned Tiger Inside earlier. And what else? Like no, even I Can't Stand the Rain. Beautiful songs. Like the first thingy, Too Fast. SM.
There's crack in their songs. I tell people this all the time. There's crack in it. Like, but I am a 100 anti. I hate 100. I'm not sorry about it. I'm a 100
You know what?
anti. I don't like
the thing about 100,
Mhm.
I'm also an anti as well.
Mhm.
But when I watch the choreo video, I just feel like I feel the vibe, but I would never listen to it. Like I would never just casually be like, we go 100. Like I just don't. Like that's just not it. Like
Right.
Tiger Inside should have been the number one. That should have been the title, like the real title track.
I agree.
Like for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me see if I can show you. No, baby, fine. But before I do this, do you want to top up your drink or you're good?
I think I'm good for now. Yeah.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Oh, there's a choreo. Oh my god. Okay. So we'll do this song. I'll do like a little bit of it so you know what the song sounds like. And then I want to show you this. Someone did a choreo to it as well. And this man can sing.
Really?
Oh my lord. Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could not believe this. I could not believe this.
You are my girl, you know, tell my babe. I know you are my world,
Wow.
you know, tell my babe. If you come so other kid need it again. If I let
the music video is like so.
It's just it's a nice vibe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gonna say to you, feel my love. Ooh, I'm gonna say to you, feel my love, baby.
His voice is just. Oh.
His voice is insane. There's a whole breakdown. The song is 5 minutes. Like.
Baby, I'm gonna do. Baby, gonna be alright. I'm gonna say to you, feel it on my mind. Baby, come on. Gonna say to me, get enough. I'm gonna say to me, get enough. Baby, I'm gonna do. Baby, come on. Be alright.
Oh.
Say to you, feel my love.
Oh my god.
What?
Wow.
And then this one. Oh, this is rude.
Feel like everything you do is right. 설레이는 이 맘을 붙잡고 말해. Rather than your love, live in love, can smile.
Oh my god. What's this man's name?
Wait.
I have to check him out after.
No, his name is Now.
Oh no. Okay. Wow.
So he was part of a group called Brown Eyed Soul, and they have this song. This is our generation. Like,
Yeah.
This song is us.
Oh my god.
Like this. So this is his group that he was in. Like, what is this? Like, are you crazy?
I am like in shock right now.
The ad-lib he does to this, so let me get my other
Yeah,
lip.
MK says, oh, those runs. Exactly, those runs.
These runs, wait, you lot not ready for the runs in there. Wait.
나를 숨쉬게 하다는 사람 I don't wanna leave you alone tonight don't wanna leave you I just wanna stay I love you I wanna feel your mom, baby
Boys to Men vibes. Yeah.
Oh, literally.
Yeah, someone said that. What?
That's one of the most. That run is one of the most complex runs I've heard in like Korean music.
Yeah.
Like
oh my god.
Baby,
I have to thank my people who do my lives with me because they introduced me to
really?
Noel and Brown Eyed Soul. Like, this is why and I was like, wait, what?
I have never.
I've been missing out on.
Yeah.
Like, have you heard anything like that before?
No, nothing like that. Like, whoever, look, somebody did their homework. That's all I'm going to say. Someone really did their homework.
And you know the gag is, you know the solo songs, you know this man is like 43 years old or like 42. Like, he's grown.
Really?
So he knows his stuff. Like, he loves old school like soul music. He did a cover of a song called Gloria by it's an old like soul group from like the 70s. Like, he's something else. Like, I've not heard anything like this before.
Yeah,
absolutely insane.
Both of those were, especially this one. I mean, I like the other song too, but I'm gonna have
to
check him out. Yes, this right here.
Check him out. Yeah. So what dance practices do you want to relive and share?
Let me think. What dance practices do I really like?
Don't be shy. It's fine. NCT. What NCT dance practice?
I'm trying to think of the Tiger but that's Super M. What's a good NCT dance practice?
Oh, we can do Tiger
Black
and
on Black was pretty phenomenal. If you want to take it back to like 2018 with like however many of them there were back then.
18. That was only 18 then. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool.
With Jisung.
Oh,
Jisung's also one of my biases.
He's so adorable.
What a talent! What's the talent?
That intro is like
iconic. Taeyong. Wow.
How?
Like, wow.
Growl culture technology. Okay, Mark.
Right? Oh, Johnny. There we go. Come on.
I can't even tell who that is in the front. Oh, is it Jisung?
Oh, Jisung.
Oh, go Jisung, go.
Look at his locks are so clean. Woo. No, they were clean.
Yeah.
Deno, I love Deno as well, my baby.
Too.
ridiculous. Wow.
They're so in
Utah.
sync too. Yes, Utah. He was ready.
Yeah, I'm so excited for the group performance. I agree.
What'd
I'm
you
so
say?
excited for 2021. Oh, Lucas. Oh,
I know, Lucas.
like, I love Taeyong there. Look at the way he's standing.
I
Oh, what
know.
a king. Ten.
Yay,
It's a
10.
pawn. Yes, come on.
Love 10.
Woo.
Killed it.
Come on. Oh my god.
Love it.
Wow.
It never gets old. Never gets old.
Yeah, because you see, because there's so many of them, you see things like, oh, some new information here. What's your
10.
next?
Stop it.
What?
What'd you say?
What team in dance practice?
Oh,
I feel like
Do we wanna
you should
go
have
back?
more dance practices.
do you want to go back or something newer?
I don't know. I feel like he should have way more than we see on here.
Yeah.
Like I wish it was. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to do. I feel like that. I think something going back could be better because
That's
I've
what I
done
was thinking.
so many reactions. Although, but I do love idea. I can't lie.
Oh,
to you.
idea. Oh my god.
I do love idea because there's so many things about the dancers that I noticed that I feel like most people haven't noticed. Okay, so we'll do idea. Because hey, do you know who Casper is? Like when you're watching
Who?
Casper, you know the choreographer.
No. Did they choreograph this?
So he does like, yeah. So Casper, this is Casper right here. So he did
Oh.
idea. He's worked with Timmy for years. Like him and Koharu work with, and Casper also works with Kai and EXO. He did the Koko3op choreo. Like Casper is like the most prolific, like one of the most prolific SM choreographers.
Okay.
So when you see him in this, so this is him. Watch him.
Okay.
Can I say dancing makes men so sexy?
It
Oh
does.
my god!
I think that's why.
It adds a little.
Yeah, I think most of my biases are usually like main dancers. I noticed somebody
The
pointed that out to me.
strongest
I was like, yeah, you're right. There is a pattern there.
This is like, oh yes, you have sauce. Oh
Yeah.
also Jenna Maria, she loves him as well. Like, yeah,
Really?
but it's hard not to watch him. I'm not sure he's not involved. You know?
Right.
And they're also
And how was that not nominated?
And then
How was Idea not nominated for best dance performance? Like
dance after all this. So I always pause it here. So watch Casper,
okay.
the way he does this move now. That. Oh my god, that's so sexy.
I never noticed him before. I don't know how I missed him.
Exactly. Exactly. Because we're busy watching Taemin and as we should.
Mm-hmm.
But the dancers do amazing things. And he does something else later as well. Hey, they're both up.
Taemin makes it look easy.
He does. He's at like 60% for sure. He's just marking the routine.
Yeah.
Okay, now watch Casper again.
Okay.
Look what he does here. I saw this in another reaction video.
Oh my god. Jeez.
Oh my god. Wow.
Wow, that's right.
Explain the talent. I wish he was in the final. Yeah, I wish he was in the final dance, but he's not from the
He plays a character, he becomes totally absorbed in the performance. Yeah, you're right.
Oh my god. Oh, can you imagine when he comes back from enlistment?
He's gonna go crazy. Yeah. He's gonna go crazy.
It's gonna be.
I can't wait.
It's gonna
Semi
be
says
insane.
Taemin was robbed. Yes, he was robbed. You're right. You're right, Semi.
He really was. Right, should we do one more dance practice each, and then we'll end there?
Yeah.
Oh, this we have to make it count. Oh my
yeah.
god.
So should we do
But one
a girl
about mean
group?
to you, but maybe one.
Huh?
We could do a girl group. I do stand Itzy. I stand
You
Itzy
do?
at the moment.
I
I do stand Itzy.
did you like
have
their
you not
last
had a
album?
chance to get?
Hmm?
No, to be fair, like I didn't love the Loco album, but to be fair, I don't think I've listened to the other B sides actually, but most of the title tracks I've not listened as much.
Yeah.
But as performers,
Oh yeah.
oh my god, Itzy are eating the girls up.
They're amazing.
Della.
I saw them. Yeah, I saw them in what was it at the beginning of 2020. That was like my last concert before COVID hit. They were amazing. They were amazing. They are definitely amazing performers. I love Ryujin.
They're phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do you know what Ryujin is? She has the star quality, and I reacted to her. Artist of the Month.
Yeah.
Have you watched that?
Yes.
No, she ate.
That blew me away.
She's
blew me away.
Or we can do. Or if you want to go do old school, we could do Girl Generation. I definitely want to do Izzy though.
Okay, let's do both then. That's fine.
Should we do probably the boys or Mr. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, the boys.
Let's see.
Both are good, but
the boys.
The
boys is so iconic.
It really is.
I love this song.
Oh.
Wow.
People look at me and they tell me where all my focus.
Who's catching your eye at the moment?
I always look at Chaeryeong. Like I know she's kind of like I feel like people sleep on her a lot, but I'm always like looking at her and also Ryujin too.
She was like this choreo. She I was like, oh my god, like, everything, even all that, like what? Nah, she ate this choreo.
Joe says this is the song that brought me into K-pop. Wow.
Oh wow, no way.
Yeah.
I love this song so much. So she said, I remember the choreo for Loco and the chorus for Come on.
I love the floor choreo there.
Yeah, they don't play as well.
They
But,
don't.
yeah, they do everything. Yuna is phenomenal. Yuna is I agree.
And so young.
And yeah, listen, I feel like she's only like 15 or 16 here. Like,
Yeah,
what the
I think
hell?
so. She's
She's a
super
child.
young.
Oh,
I love that. So satisfying to watch.
very. Yes, Beauty. Come on, yes. Wow. Even if not, this is a lot. This choreo is too much.
Yeah. I love Jin Young. She's everything.
Her details, like, she's killing it in it. Everything. Oh, Queens.
Yes.
It's a girls generation make you feel the heat. Chicken Madden. Oh, okay. So, the boys or Mr. Everyone, what do you wanna see? This is the top one.
It is. I'm leaning towards the boys.
Yeah. Okay. I'm into that too.
Wait. Someone
Yeah,
said.
I think I'm into the boys.
Someone said, "Oh, Wan said, Bree, get ready when you open Discord." Oh my god.
Oh no, they're
I'm
torturing
scared
you.
now. Jeez. Okay.
I love that.
Oh, this is.
They're really happy by the neck.
Yeah, they do.
Look at Hyoyeon. Just her attitude, just as
ready.
she's standing.
Ready to
Queen. Literally.
Oh, I miss them.
Bring the boys out. Yeah. You know.
Wait, who is this actually? She's eating that choreo. It's like
We bring the boys out. We bring the boys out. Yeah. Bring the boys out.
Oh, someone said they're gonna send you 10-minute Dora gift.
Oh god. His bowl cut, they made him Dora the Explorer.
Oh.
Rude. Leave him alone.
Bring the boys out. Girls generation make you feel the heat.
Come back, please.
Wait, You've seen the boys cover to this, haven't you?
The boys covered it. What do you mean? Like the group?
Yeah,
The
boys covered this.
Really?
The boys covered this.
I
yes.
did not know that.
Okay, we have to watch the dance.
Okay, yeah.
You didn't know this. Okay,
I didn't. I want to see that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, even when they did like a random play dance, when they do like in 2 lines, and they were all dancing to different songs, the boys came on, and Eric is like,
"Oh, I did. That was at K-Con, right? Was it at K-Con?
But they actually performed it.
Oh.
But they actually performed the whole song at like an award show. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that after this.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Which is very good for them to do, because obviously this was the boys. Perfect.
Right.
Oh, that was Suyeon. No, okay. Oh, okay, thank you.
Bring the boys out, girls generation make you feel like it. 전 세계가 너를 주목해. Bring the boys out, 리듬도 당당하지 뼛속부터
Yes, come on, queen. Come on, yes.
Bring the boys out. Girls, bring the boys out. I wanna dance right now.
SM loves that dance move, and I love it.
Number one, 지혜로준 아테나, check this out. 즐겨봐라 도전의 설렘. 이미 모두 가진 세상의 남자. 그대로 쭉 가는 거야, keep up. Girls generation, we don't stop. But bring the boys out. 막혀버렸던 미래가 안 보였던 미래가 내 눈앞에 펼쳐져. 점점 더 완벽한 네 모습에 마치 난 빨려들 것 같아. My heart.
I would have done dancing this when I was
Just bring the boys out. 주저하면 기회는 모두 너를 비켜가. 익숙하고 나와 빠져. Cause the girls bring the boys out. 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 Girls generation make them feel like it. 전 세계가 우리 주목해. But bring the boys out. 세상을 이끈 남자 멋진 여자들 여기 모여라. You know the girls. Bring the boys out.
Okay, I can't believe you didn't know that the boys. Oh, to say you did say you just got into them recently.
Yeah, I would say like in the last couple months or so. I haven't watched a lot of their like content yet. Oh,
yeah, I won't do this because copyright. So they did it here at K-Con in Thailand. So they did hard carry as well.
Okay.
This is the dance practice video.
Ooh.
Why are they different?
Oh.
What the hell?
The
Oh, this is we've got 7. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Right? Look at Q.
Oh, that's Q in the middle? Wow. I love him. Woo. Okay. Who is that in the middle? I can't tell. Is that Juyeon? Was that Juyeon in the white shirt? It's like smaller on my scrn.
Yeah, white, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, you can see him. Yeah, literally, that's Juyeon. Yeah, you knew straight away.
Yeah. Isn't that sad?
No, I get it, because yeah, listen, don't get me started. my God. He comes. Wow.
Mm-hmm. They're so good. God. Stand the boys.
Care about the not looping it.
Stand the boys. But yeah.
Also, I don't know if you've seen. Yeah, go on.
I wish. Oh, only one of. Oh my gosh. So one of my mods, Ray. She actually watches you too. They.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, they're really into Only One of, and they told me about. I actually already knew who they were, but
Libido?
they got me more into
Uh-huh.
Only One Of, and I've seen some of their covers. They're amazing. But what cover were you talking about?
So have you seen this random play dance?
No, I haven't.
This random play dance when they did. This was also something I was shown on my YouTube live, and it made me so happy. And this is gonna make you happy as well.
Okay.
I think this is the perfect song to end the live on, because we're gonna have boy groups. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that sounds so cute.
Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Okay, let's go. Oh, this one is so happy.
Oh, starting off strong. Okay.
All right.
Classic.
Wait, by the way, did you see my tweet of me talking about Taemin dancing to this song?
I don't think so.
But have you seen Taemin dance to Neurotic with
I have not.
Key and Changmin? Oh my! Okay, let me do that real quickly because it's a super short clip. Oh my God! This is like in 2015, I think 2016.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that. I don't think I have.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, let me show you. I'll do it.
It's not ringing a bell.
It's super short.
Okay.
Man,
Neurotic never gets old. It's like timeless.
It's produced so nicely.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I got you.
I got you under my eczema. What? Issa, no.
Who said that? Wow. Wow, hello quality. Wait a minute. Damn. I'm so trying to put no, stop it. And Taemin looked good there as well. Ooh.
When does he not look good though?
It's true.
Oh my God, look at him.
The right one though. This is not the right one. No, the one I had, it was that one, but it was better quality. Now it's no, it's Minho version. What's this? No, because this is one move he did. He ate it. I know it's 240, but okay, that doesn't look too bad, right?
It's fine. The screaming, I totally get it.
Yeah, look at Taemin's footwork.
Oh my God. I can't stand him.
Oh my God. Oh, and there again. Look at his leg.
How?
Like, that is so Taemin.
It is.
That body, those body lines. Look at him amongst every artist. Can't. Like, no, there's no question. Listen, Taemin. Oh my God. He's with a discipline. He just has a discipline. Okay, anyway. Back to only one.
Yes, Ray just came back.
Okay. Oh shit.
I think Ray left. But yeah, only one of.
Honestly, okay.
It's that love laugh.
I know. Shame.
Oh. You don't.
Oh my god, 9 is so beautiful.
He is.
I should know this song. I think it's gonna be like Infinite or something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I don't know it either, actually. Oh, man.
And this one. Oh, I don't know it, but I forgot what it is.
Oh, I know the song. I just can't think of the name of it or who it's by.
And I forgot who it is.
Oh, Infinite. Okay, thank you. Hey. Oh, wow.
Ooh, look at the Jimmy. He ate this choreo. Wow. He ate this choreo. Jesus Christ. Yes, sir. For those that don't know, it's him. I'm pretty sure you picked him up already.
Oh my God. They
Come on.
loved it. Junji is like really hitting it.
He's a very good dancer. Come on.
They're so underrated.
They really are.
용서줄게.
Oh, winner.
Oh.
Come on. They such a good selection.
Could they weave into this? What? Oh man.
Oh,
Yeah, someone said this.
did you know what?
They put they weave into this. What do you mean, Chloe? Whatever you say, Chloe.
I love that.
No, but
That's
they're
so
so
funny.
underrated.
I think, to be fair, no, they are. They are. I was gonna say, to be fair, I feel like we do need to show AT some love before we go, though.
We kind of do. And wait, ATs, they weren't
What
nominated
do you
for
wanna
anything either. Oh, definitely Holla Holla. I didn't even have to think about that. Holla Holla. I need to see everybody snap their necks, and yeah. Ray says, that's my ult and I'm proud. Yeah, only one of.
Yeah, they're phenomenal. Really are underrated.
Go Jung-ho. Oh, I love San's part. This part.
Sounds what?
This
It's
part
pop.
with San is like my favorite.
It's when he walks into it.
San.
Yeah.
Oh, Sunghwa.
Come on.
Go Yo-sang. We need more center Yo-sang.
That voice is
Yes.
insane.
I love his voice.
It's so in sync here. Jesus Christ.
Yes. Hey.
That transition was great. Oh my god, they're on the floor.
Their knees.
Oh, Minky, my black brother.
Okay, son.
Come on. Yes, come on.
Jeez. Demon tease.
Come on.
Yeah, demon tease.
You the demon tease, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, this is definitely the last one now. Okay, Tiger Inside.
Oh yes, Tiger Inside. People died when Taeyeon growled. People passed away.
Yeah, everything. Oh my god. Yeah, this is definitely the last one now. Oh my god.
Should have been the title track.
Come on. Exactly. It really should have. Yeah.
Go 10.
Come on.
물고 물리는 약육강식의 forest
Wow.
우리 속에
What a
타고
group.
들어오는
I know.
불씨 던지지 못하게 서둘러 날 밟지 Don't
Don't
tie me up
up.
가만히 놔두면 널
Hi.
물어난 성질
Come on,
He
Kai.
fits this choreo so well.
This is Kai's choreo.
Yes.
No doubt about it. This is Kai's choreo.
하나의 룰 그건 나도 자극게 쓸 뿐 달려들어 거칠게 Let's grow So bring it on 미안해 호랑이 더 거침없이 세상에 널 막고 불거나 너의 걱정거리 집어먹어야 해 Hands in the air 등은 보이지만 깨워봐 hurry up wake up
Say Youngie.
Love him.
미안해 호랑이 더 거칠어진 숨소리 힘껏 내질러봐 약속물 되찾아 달려 vroom vroom 약속이를 가냐 갇혔던 갈망이 한꺼번에 터진 스크린 날 따르는 날 피해 세상이 흔들리게 더 날 뛰어봐 본능을 따라 여긴 이미 paradise 최초 위를 다시 쓰는 brand new life Don't tie me up 회색 정글 단 하나의 room 자비 없는 멍이
The ad-libs are
부르짖어 널 위해 Let's
I
go
know.
So bring it on 미안해 호랑이 더 거침없이 세상에 널 막고 불거나 너의 걱정거리 집어
Okay, by taming there, this is the thing about when he becomes obsessed, like possessed.
Oh yeah.
없이 세상에 널
I
This?
know.
불거나 너의 걱정거리 집어먹어야 해 Hands in the air
Like he gets possessed by something.
Okay, Lucas.
미안해 호랑이 더 거칠어진 숨소리 힘껏 내질러봐
Ten.
I like his hair on 10 as well.
He can pull off like any hair.
Any hair, true.
Yeah.
But I do love his short black hair as well.
Me
스스로 널 가둔 케이지 우는 열쇠네 안에 그 사슬을 끊어내 Okay, let's go to the dark and do the chase 마치 따르듯이 그 맛이 그 자리 대다고
Marcion.
미안해 호랑이 미안해 호랑이 거침없이 세상에 널 막고 불거나 너의 걱정거리 집어먹어야 해 Hands in the air 등은 보이지만 깨워봐 hurry up wake up 깨워봐 hurry up 미안해 호랑이 더 거칠어진 숨소리 힘껏 내질러봐 Dinner's ready, yeah, dinner's ready, dinner's ready, yeah, dinner's ready.
Oh, I think my stream got blocked.
Oh. Is mine still here?
Yeah, I think mine's gone.
Are y'all still here?
It's always SM.
Yeah, especially with Super M stuff.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Yeah, like I don't know what it is. I think mine might have ended too. Let me try to check.
So tired of this thing. That's why, like,
Oh,
it makes
I'm
streaming
still
just not
here.
fun.
So should I just end it
Just
on
today.
my end?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
We'll end it. We can end it properly. I'm happy to because I think I'm still. Mine might come back.
Okay.
Usually, if you stop whatever it is, it might come back. But because people are still talking on my side.
Oh, they are?
Oh,
they said we're
yeah,
still
let me
here.
Let me see. I'm back here. Did it say?
Okay.
Oh, this is so annoying.
I know. YouTube problems.
And the thing is, 'cause because I had like a warning from one of my other lives. I feel like people are leaving. I don't think it's back.
Someone said even Bree's stream said unavailable some seconds ago. I was there, so I came here.
Policy violations, yeah. Yeah, it seems to fulfill. Yeah, it's just been suspended. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, we'd gotten there. So, but thank you so much for doing this. It's been so much fun.
No, thank you. We should definitely do it again. Everybody go subscribe to Koko3op, aka Micah's channel.
Yes, and subscribe to I can't even tell them now. And then we should definitely do the Budokan concert.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah,
anything Taemin related.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're there. Okay, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. It was fun.
But, I mean, we're going to. Everyone's like, I'm back now, but we're going to end it now.
All right.
We'll tell them goodbye. We're just saying bye, everyone. I know it's
bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining.
Thank you so much for having us. Yeah, so next week we're going to do, hopefully next week or whenever, we'll do the Taemin Budokan concert.
Sounds like a plan.
Basically. And watch it together. All right. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Bree. Bye.
Thanks.
Dinner's ready, yeah. Dinner's